Right then, hopefully we're live and everything's all good on my end. Let me know if you're in here. If you aren't, that's cool too. Obviously you're not in here. But yeah, man, hopefully this picks up later on. Obviously I'm advertising for Prograis V Taylor and Chisora Pricey. So it's a while yet. We've got Burns Selby, which is on at the moment. See what people are saying, see if it's on my end as well.
I'll make sure that link gets right. That's what I can do. So,
Let's close that and then check on my end. Everything's going good. Yeah, I think we're all good on my end. Yeah, wicked, we're all good. So, yeah, man, we're live. Prograis Taylor, big fight, massive fight, and then you got the heavyweights as well, which is Chisora Price. But at the moment, it's Selby and Burns, and I can't figure out anyone. Nameless. I thought I'd have this. Don't get me wrong, Nameless. Good to see you here. Smash a like and subscribe if I think you're new. I can't show you the fight, mate. I'm sorry. I apologise. I know you're probably not gonna be happy with that. But yeah, I can talk you through it and we can discuss it. That's what we can do. But I can't show you the fight, bro. I'm sorry. But on your way out, maybe smash the subscribe button and hit the like button as well. Appreciate you. Nonetheless, Nameless. Because you'll hear something as well, won't you? If you do. Little thing, I've got to sign on to, what is it called? Streamlabs, yeah. So that can initiate. But appreciate you nonetheless. Nameless. But yeah, it's Ricky Burns versus Lee Selby, and it's a fight that I'm not really sure like how to predict or what to say on it, because who's the favorite here? Maybe Ricky Burns, because Selby's coming up and Ricky's just got a ridiculous engine, hasn't he? Absolutely unbelievable the amount that Ricky can go through in a fight. And yeah, they're both at that point where, do they both retire this fight? One retires probably, definitely you'd say that after this. But Ricky Burns, man, Ricky Burns is someone that just doesn't get the credit that he probably deserves. You know, been a champion in different weights. He's had a good career. Obviously, he eventually got had that fight with Terence Crawford, and you know, he had not really been in the scene around since then. So, but I mean, this could be the fight that can Nameless, all good fam, yeah, I'll sub and stuff. I appreciate that. Like, I mean, if I could show you the fight, you know what I mean, I would. I definitely would. Hit me up on Twitter and I might be able to help you out if you know what I mean. But yeah, you know the situation. I'm sure you do, Nameless, about that. But yeah, wicked, great to have you on board. Hopefully the thing plays. If you've hit sub already, I might have just missed it because I've just logged into Streamlabs. But if you hit sub, you'll hear a Lions in the Camp kind of welcome, and it'll come up on screen that I put there. It actually scared me the last time I played it, which is quite funny. But yeah, great to have you here, bro. But yeah, man, let me know if you're in here. Let me know what you think of Burns and Selby. Like, I thought maybe coming into it might be the sleeper fight, in that, you know, a lot of eyes are on, you know, Prograis Taylor, Chisora Price, and that Burns and Selby could be the one fight that's a cracking right hook there from Selby. Then he gets out of range and pivots into the middle of the ring. Good shot there. Yeah, a fight that's going to be like a really good scrap. That's what I thought. So it's not quite just happened yet, but it's decent so far. I've got my eyes on it. Got my eyes on you guys as well in the chat. But yeah, man, I've been. If you don't know, I'll just let you know. I've been around. I was at the weigh-in, getting a couple of interviews and things. So I was there yesterday. The weigh-in wasn't it? Got to see the fighters, obviously, you know, do their thing. Leo Reaper, what he's saying. What's up, Jack? Yeah, I'm good, man. Just a little bit tired, obviously, with all the travelling and stuff like that. Gutted that I couldn't be there tonight. I would have been. Great right hook there from Selby, and then gets out of range again. Yeah, I would be there. But obviously, just had some things going on, so I couldn't get there myself tonight. But that means I can chill with you guys on the live stream and interact with you, which is great. Probably even better, to be honest with you. But yeah, man, I got to speak to David Price. The guy's a fucking giant. He's absolutely massive and absolutely jacked. Do you know what I mean? Absolute big fella. And I asked him what the hell Chisora was saying. I'll leave that for later for like the build up to that fight. Last King of Scotland. Oi oi Savaloy. Yes mate, it's been a while and you're always with me, always here. It was great to have you here again. I was looking right at the start, Last King, just to see if you popped in straight away. Again, great to have you here. I still need to do the video in which you set me off on that path, but I've just been very busy with stuff, and I'll be letting you guys know everything really of what's been happening over the last few weeks. In short, I'll let you know straight away. If you head over to Boxing News TV and smash that subscribe button to Boxing News TV, you'll see that I've been going to the fights and I've been interviewing. So do check them out. I've been able to go to the fights, get backstage, speak to people. So that's why I haven't been able to do videos and do some stuff on my channel, because I've been like consumed with that and having a lot of fun with it and trying things out. But like, I mean, I will do an update and I will do the video which you set me off on at some point, Last King. Don't get me wrong, I will do that. But yeah, man. Yeah, I was at the weigh-in yesterday in London, Canary Wharf. What was the place called? I forgot. But yeah, it's right around the corner of Canary Wharf, and yeah, obviously all the crowd are there and things like that. And there's not really much I could tell you in terms of insight as to what happened maybe at the weigh-in. But these two, obviously, Prograis, didn't he? It took him twice to kind of weigh in successfully. You can't really say too much about that, can you? Because yeah, not really a lot of insight to be said apart from maybe Prograis, you know, having to weigh in twice as such. But I mean, all he really did was, you know, drop his pants behind a towel so he can get that, you know, extra bit of pound or two or whatever it was, ounce, whatever, you know what I mean, to weigh in. And like, I spoke to Eddie and he was like, you know, it's just one of these things. Your scales are calibrated differently, you know, in your hotel and things like that. So nothing too serious. Obviously, Prograis come over 3 weeks early, hasn't he? Anyway, I don't want to speak too much about that. We'll get that in my preview. But like, I've not done any notes. Normally, I do notes and script things as something's just fallen off. Not done that this time around. Just gonna freestyle it and talk with you guys, which is probably better off. Let's see what you're saying. Last King of Scotland, same mate, been working non-stop, glad to be sat on my ass watching the new King of Scotland about to be crowned. So yeah, like I asked Andy McCart from IFL, I was like, is there any point me asking you who's gonna go, who you think's gonna win? Don't get me wrong, he's not biased or anything like that anyway, but he's been around Josh for a while, and obviously the Scots are gonna be behind him, which is great, which is really good. I don't know, I have no idea. I think it's a real like tough fight to call. I want Josh to do it. There's something about me something in my head about Prograis. I don't know if it's like the whole thing about how he's been over for 3 weeks. You know, his performance over like Relic and things, and how Taylor was against Baranchik. Don't get me wrong, it was a great performance and things like that. But maybe you might say Prograis had a better performance over Relic, but it's different story. But again, the guys had that pivotal fight against like your O'Hara Davises and your Postals and things like that. So I mean, this is the time. This is the time for one of them to really grasp the Ali Trophy, those titles as well, and proper cement themselves. Like, again, I asked Eddie, do you think, and I'll ask you guys, do you think the winner of this fight, not Burn Selby, Prograis Taylor, yeah, do you think the winner of the WBSS final is Fighter of the Year? Eddie said possibly. I think there's a very good argument. You know, you got your Canelos and things like that. He's been doing what he's doing. You might say Kovalev if he beats him. You might say Ruiz if he comes through with another win against Joshua. But I don't think it should be underestimated. I mean Fighter of the Year from January to December, those 12 months. So the fighter of the calendar year, I mean that in that sense. Could it be Josh Taylor, Regis, Prograis? I think it's a good question to ask to get you guys' opinions on, like who would be that fighter of the year from the calendar year, because we're coming up to the end of the year now. There's only a few more cards left when you come up to, you know, December and things like that. So who could that be? Stevie Ray is the new King of Scotland for today. That's King of Scotland. All of Scotland is behind Taylor. If not, it's off with his head. You know, man, it'd be great. It'd be absolutely great, you know what? Obviously great for Scotland, obviously great for Britain. And then if he wins, you get the fights domestically up in Newcastle if you want, against your Ritsons, which would be cracking. I was in Newcastle, the atmosphere was off the chain. Absolutely off the chain. Unbelievable the way they, I mean, I'll get to it later on, but the way they just kept going for their fighters, which is ridiculous. Or then you could do it in Scotland, which is just another level. Prograis didn't want to come, did he? Prograis didn't want to come. He was like, what? He said apparently the fight was going to be off. Prograis just didn't want to be in Scotland at all. He proper bricked it. Which is fair enough. You know what I mean? If you want to just take that little bit of a disadvantage away from him, get it away from Scotland, put it more. I mean, it's not neutral in a sense because it's still, you know, Britain and such. It's in England. And Taylor's going to have a lot of fans coming down from Scotland to London. Relatively a short journey than America would be to England. So yeah, I mean, he didn't want it, but Wise Up Taylor will kill Ritson. He's a bum, mate. I'm not saying Taylor wouldn't kill Ritson or Ritson would beat Taylor. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying what Eddie told me was that he wants to make that fight next against Ritson for that crowd in Newcastle, for that crowd in Scotland. You know, whether it's an easy fight for one of them or the other one, that fight looks like it's going to be next in the pipeline. Should Josh Taylor come through it? I'll say yes if Taylor wins. Yeah, man, it's really hard not to put like a really good case for Josh Taylor to be fighter of the year if he does come through, or either of them. So let's have a look. What round are we in? We're round 4. It looks like Selby's in the. Selby seems to move around a lot. Ricky Burns is chasing him, not closing him down. He's chasing him. If it makes money, get the bag, easy win. That's that's what Eddie was saying. Like he can have that 1 or 2 easy sort of defenses, and they've been honest about it. Have that sort of easy defense against, you know, whoever you want. If you want to say Ritson is a bum, fair enough, then you can have it against Ritson. Have that defense, have that big domestic fight. It's going to be pay-per-view, isn't it? It's going to be put on pay-per-view. Josh Taylor could be the new pay-per-view star, depending as well on how this does. Yeah, they've made no secrets about Josh maybe having that 1 or 2 easy sort of defense just to build him up, kind of thing, and then having those big fights. You know, make your money. Definitely, Josh Taylor, make your money if you do come through this and have a couple of easy fights. But have you got a bet on? Last King, have you got a bet? Because I know you like to drop a pretty coin on a few of these. I'm gonna go into my head mode, right? And I'm gonna say Price beats Chisora on points. And I'm gonna go with Josh Taylor on points as well. That's what I'm thinking right now. That might change. That might change after the fact, but that's what I'm going with right now. Hey mate, always on the bets. What have you got? Tell me what you got. Well, I think Price was by unanimous decision. It was 16-1. I've only checked one side, but it was 16-1. Price, unanimous decision. And this is the thing. This is what people are saying. They're saying Chisora. No, so they're saying Price early, Chisora late. Which, if you remember, is the same rhetoric for Dave Allen versus David Price, and that's a little bit dangerous. I think people may be overlooking David Price in a sense. I'm waiting for Chisora Taylor. Yeah, no, I don't blame you. So am I, to be fair. I think it's going to be 9:30, which is probably the ring walk time for it. This fight looks like it's going to go the distance, barring anything like spectacular. So it's going to be a while, but I mean, I suppose this gives me some time to talk through a load of stuff. Talk through a load of things. So yeah, if you're if you're in here and you don't know, like I've been going around doing interviews and stuff like that on behalf of and with. Looks like going forward it's going to be something I'm doing, which I'm really interested in doing and having a lot of fun with it. If you're not already subscribed to Boxing News TV, go over there now and smash that subscribe button and check out some of the interviews I've been in, or been doing, sorry. I was up in Leeds for the Josh Warrington vs Sofian Takut. There was a guy in there by the name of Shabazz Masood. I'm going to go in depth on him in a moment and such. Looks really, really good. And I was up in Newcastle as well for Ritson Davis Jr., which was another level. Joe Laws is such a character. I mean, that guy can talk himself into some fights. Looks like he's going to be something fun to watch in the future of the game. Don't know how good he is boxing-wise. Smash a wee like help aims out. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that. Don't really know what much to say about this one. Did anyone watch a Coley? Because from what I've heard, wasn't the most entertaining of fights this time around for a Coley. And by this time around for a Coley, I mean, you know, Askin was what Askin was, and Chamberlain was what Chamberlain was. You kind of want a Coley to kind of be a little bit more entertaining. Don't get me wrong, he's winning, so who cares? But it's on pay-per-view. There's a slip there, sorry, from Ricky Burns. I'm gonna stop eating. I've got peanuts and I've got what they call Coronation Street chocolates and stuff. Yeah. You kind of want a Coley to kind of step it up, and he's saying he doesn't want someone to come and challenge him. He doesn't want to show what he's about, because if he shows what he's about, that means there's someone that can bring that out of him, which is what he doesn't want at this stage anyway. Oh shit, what's happened here? After the bell, something's happened there. I missed it because I just got a new subscriber, which is Nameless. That's official now. Appreciate you, Nameless, for subscribing. Appreciate having you on board. If you haven't checked out any of this stuff, which you probably haven't because you're new here, give it a check out when you have the time. Yeah, I didn't see that. A little bit afters there from Selby. Hopefully they take it into the next round and it livens up a little bit. Haven't kept my eye on it, so I don't really know too much about what's happening in this fight, but I might start paying attention to it a little bit more. Coley should give them a cuddle at the presser, get it out of the way before the fight. Here we go. So, yeah, right hook off after the bell. It's Burns who hits a right hook on Selby, and Selby's just pissed. Here we go. Yeah, Burns has been cheeky. Burns has been really cheeky. That was uncalled for. Referee's doing a good job here. I think Burns looks like he's apologising. But maybe he needed that little bit of spite. Just to liven it up a little bit. Yeah, man. I mean, what did he do? Yeah, you know, he just kind of looked over him. Yeah, because he's a bit taller than Ngabu. Yeah, he just kind of looked over him, didn't give him the cuddle this time round. But yeah, man. I mean, you always want to see these fighters do well, but they've also got to perform and do well themselves. Good 1-2 there from Ricky Burns. As they clinch. Clinches. A Coley clinch. Good jab there from Ricky Burns. Staying on the outside as Burns is on the front foot. Let me know what fights you have been watching in the meantime while we're waiting for the two big fights. So we can talk about it, because I want to talk about as well Ted Cheeseman versus Scott Fitzgerald, if you guys watched it. Because obviously I got to watch that live, and it was a really good fight. And I want to know what you guys thought about that fight, because for me, watching it live, the consensus behind in the media section was that Ted Cheeseman maybe had nicked it, or at least that Ted Cheeseman was putting in a great performance. I haven't watched it back since, and I do want to watch it back so I can see, you know, from all the angles and things like that. And I think part of it is that because Ted Cheeseman came in, you think you'd get a certain style from Ted, but what we got was completely different. it was a Cheeseman who didn't use his head to block punches, which is something he'd been critiqued before. He was showing feints, which was just crazy from Ted. Haven't seen that before. And a range of punches, boxing off the back foot, good shot selection on Fitzgerald. Good left hook there from Ricky Burns. If you're new here, just smack that like button and subscribe. Great to have you guys on board. But yeah, Ted was just showing different facets to himself, which was great. I think that was part of what maybe Scott Fitzgerald was having trouble with. That was part of what maybe people thought, actually Ted's taking the eye here. It's a totally different Ted Cheeseman. That's why maybe people scored a good shot again from Ricky Burns on Lee Selby. Ricky's now just starting to let his hands go and catching Selby a couple of times here. Yeah, and that sort of thing maybe took away from scoring the fight. Like, I didn't score it. You know what I mean? I didn't score that fight. So I couldn't give you an accurate depiction of what I thought it was. It's just an eye test thing, and I just thought maybe from it, obviously he was on the back foot and Scott Fitzgerald was hunting him down in a sense. But he'd done really well for 8 rounds, did Ted. So, I mean, it depends how you see it and what you like, I suppose. But it was a good fight nonetheless. I'd like to see it run back, but Scott Fitzgerald obviously wins, won that British title and moves forward. Let me do a couple of plugs before we move on. Smash the like button and subscribe if you're new here. You should hear a notification for you welcoming you to the channel if you do subscribe. I do live reactions for the big fights. I cover boxing and do interviews, so I can give you that insight on the fights. Go over to Boxing News TV and smash the like and subscribe on that channel and watch the interviews that I've been in. Just enjoying the experience and love speaking to you guys, doing some videos, having a bit of fun with them, and interacting with you guys as well. So just let me know if you're in here and let me know what you think of the fights that we're in. We're over halfway with Burns and Selby. Kind of wish I was there, but I'm not. And I think I can't really tell who's winning. I'll be honest with you, I can't really tell who's winning. But a couple of good punches from each of them, especially Burns, has taken the eye for me at the moment, at least in that last round as well. So yeah, Burns landing more previously. There was an overhand left hook, overhand left, on Selby from Burns. Didn't look like it had much effect on him, but it was a good shot. I think the consensus is on the commentary that they're giving him the round, so I suppose there you might say Burns to take that one. We've got some guys in here. Smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. There'll be a notification welcoming you, doing live reactions, talking to you guys, cover boxing as well, have a bit of fun with it. Go over to Boxing News TV, smash the subscribe on them as well, because I do interviews as well. And I've interviewed Eddie Hearn, I've interviewed your Josh Warringtons, I've interviewed David Price. I can give you the insights on that as well, and my opinion. But yeah, man. What can I say, really? Just let me know what you guys think of these fights. But yeah, man, Ted Cheeseman is just it's rough. Did you guys see the IFL interview? Did you guys see the IFL interview that he done after in the change room? It was really hard. It was in a sense not really hard to watch, but in a sense it was quite tough to watch because the guy had obviously trained really hard. He'd been through some stuff like emotionally, and he thought he'd obviously done enough to win. And he was just gutted. It was absolutely gutted, wasn't it? It was a bit shit for him. But no, you got a good mix. Like domestically, you got your Ritsons, you got your Ted Cheeseman, Kieran Conway, Scott Fitzgerald, Anthony Fowler's there. He's fighting Scarf. There's a good 1-2 there from Burns on Selby. He's catching him a lot more now. Ben Mudd is in here. Ben Mudd, welcome to the channel. Smash the like and subscribe if you're new here. I haven't seen you in here before. It's great to have you here. Which fight are you on about? And I'll let you know, because at the moment we've got Burns versus Selby on the screens. So let me know which fight it is you're looking to know, which one it starts, and I'll let you know. Selby on the back foot, getting caught with a bit of a left hook there as Ricky Burns lunges in. Ricky Burns might just be a little bit guilty of loading up here. Good 3-punch combination, partially blocked. Chisora versus Price. Chisora versus Price. The ring walks are scheduled for 9:30. So essentially, pending how this fight goes, it'll be straight on after this one. It's 9:30. The ring walks, and it will be next. Great to have you here. If you're new here, smash the like and subscribe, Ben Mudd, and you'll get the Lions in the Camp welcome. Let you know that I'm doing interviewing as well on Boxing News TV. You can check out some of my interviews there. I've interviewed Eddie Hearn. I've interviewed a couple of the other guys. Been to the fights as well. Would have been at this one, but here had some things to do, so I'm chilling with you guys. Which, hey, it's probably even better. But yeah, man. Last King of Scotland. What do you think of Burns? Or like anyone in the chat, let me know what you think of Burns, because I think he's so underrated. Burns is so underrated. Yeah, I think Burns is so underrated, which is such a shame. Because he's won titles, different weights. It doesn't quite get the credit. He had his chance. He had his time. Sorry, at Sky Sports. I enjoyed watching him. I mean, you can say what you want about the who was the fighter. It was like given a draw. He was gutted. Forgot his name. I think he's Spanish or Mexican fella. I think Burns broke his jaw, didn't he? Like really early. That's gonna bug me. That guy's name is gonna bug me. There was that fight, but he's been in some decent scraps, hasn't he? Sika Fossa Gond. Anyone know of free live streams? I can't tell you on here. I'm not showing the fights. I know you guys want that. I apologize. I can't do that. If I could, I would, but I can't. Obviously, what with YouTube. But you're new here. Smash the like and subscribe. It'd be great to have you here in future. Stick around from other videos, but I can't give you out those live streams. 1,000 subscribers and no videos. Is this a live reaction? There's none. I think you're saying there's none in terms of live streams. Yes, this is a live reaction. So come on and live react with me. 1,000 subscribers and no videos. Smash the like and subscribe. And in turn, 1,000 subscribers and no videos, I'll give you a subscribe. Let's have a look. Let's see where you're at with your 1,000 subscribers and no videos. 1 second. Can I get to the channel? How do I get to your channel? Let me check you out. Sporting Icons is in the building. Just popping in to say big up and give a thumbs up. Hope you're enjoying the boxing, mate. I met Sporting Icons in Newcastle. Absolutely grand fella. Gave me the time and his expertise to give me some advice on YouTube, and I totally appreciate it. Hopefully we can do something in the future. Next time I'm in Newcastle, hopefully we can meet up and I'll grab you a beer and we can talk a lot more just about boxing in general. But I appreciate you. Great to meet you. Hopefully we'll be doing some stuff in the future. But I appreciate you dropping in. Sporting Icon, someone I obviously look up to in the boxing world. Great to meet you finally, and great to have you popping in. Appreciate that, big fella. Appreciate that a lot. But yeah, man. Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. I appreciate it. You are too, man. I mean, you know what I mean. You come in. You know when you meet people, you never quite know. And you're doing your thing. You've done really well, and it's one of those things where when you meet people like that and they're a nice person as well, you're like, whoa, bloody hell. You know what I mean? Not that I was thinking that with other people, you know, they might be this, they might be that. You just never know. You know what I mean? And it's just refreshing. It's a refreshing thing. So it's great to meet you. Hopefully we'll be doing some stuff in the future. But appreciate you popping in. If you're still in here, let me know who you've got. We spoke a little bit, because I don't know. I do not know. I'm going probably with Taylor and Price. I'm going Price by UD. But yeah, man. Again, appreciate you popping in. I need to check out 1,000 subscribers and no videos. Let's have a look at your channel quickly on YouTube. Just popping in. Obviously, my internet's a little bit all over the place. Charlie Asbury, did Chisora win? Charlie, if you're new here, smash the like and subscribe to the channel. I haven't seen you before. It'd be great to have you here in future as well. Did Chisora win? No, because Chisora hasn't fought yet. Chisora is up next at 9:30. It's scheduled to be, and we'll be digging into that once it comes. Let me know who you've got to win. But again, smash the like and subscribe to that channel. Subscribe to this channel even. Good right hand there from Selby on Burns. Another bit of afters as well there. Fucking hell. Ricky Burns is just proper digging him in. I need to check out this guy's thingy. One sec. 1,000 subscribers and no videos. Let's see where you're at. 1,000 subscribers and no videos. My internet is so slow. Obviously, I've got this running in it, so who knows? It might even just drop off because I'm looking at this guy's channel. Same to you, and we'll collab. Yeah, hopefully in the future. Taylor on points. That's what I'm going for, and Chisora by KO. But I'm stuck with Price versus Chisora. Yeah, man, it's a real tough fight. I mean, I think it builds that intrigue, doesn't it? Builds that intrigue a bit more than it does with the Parker fight because it's a domestic clash. Price is coming off of a good victory, 2 good victories, I suppose, as well. With, you know, you had the Cash Ali fight, you know, being bit and whatnot, but whatever. And then you got Dave Allen, which is, people give Dave Allen stick. I like Dave Allen, and he boxed to orders. He boxed really well and dealt with Dave Allen. That's what he did. He dealt with Dave Allen, and he could do the same sort of thing to Chisora. People are saying around in the public and things like that, Chisora's punch resistance is gone, or it's about to go. And if you're in with someone like Price, then yeah, if you're in with someone like Price, who's a banger, he can bang, and then he can also give you that cumulative kind of punch pressure on you, cumulative effect of the punches that he can deliver to you, especially with a come forward fighter like Derek Chisora who brings it to you. Then, you know, you're in trouble. You're in real trouble. So it's by no means a foregone conclusion at all. And I think I'm going with David Price. Yeah, I'm going with David Price. I think he's going to cause what would be the upset on Chisora. I think it's a little bit foolhardy to not to write him off. You can think that he's going to win. You can think that Chisora's going to win and he's going to knock him out. I don't think that's foolhardy. But just to write David Price off, I think is a little bit unfair. And yeah, man, you can do it. It's just spicing up a little bit more with Burns and Selby. Charlie Asbury. I feel bad for Price because he's had it rough. But then I want Chisora to get a world title shot. But hands down, Taylor going to breeze on points. Okay, another one for Taylor. It's tough for me, man. It's real tough, that Prograis thing. Prograis really looks like he's proper up for it, don't he? Proper looks like he's got the bit between his teeth. And there's just something about that that's making me, like, you know, waver quite a bit. And maybe I might just sit back and watch it, like, gun to my head, like I've been saying. I'm going with Taylor on points, like you say. Swear Dave Allen's retired. He hasn't retired. I spoke to Dave Allen. The interview's up on Boxing News TV. Check it out. I spoke to Dave at the Frank card, the Wash Warrington versus Taku, and he wanted Dubois, didn't he? He was got him to cut a like a WWE style promo on Dubois. He only gave me like a couple of seconds, but the interview hasn't gone up, unfortunately. I could probably put it up, try and get it up later on, so you can see it like down the line. But nah, Dave Allen's still in the mix. Eddie wants him to kind of just put his feet up for Christmas and maybe do some stuff next year and just enjoy his time. But he's not retired, not as of yet anyway. He's still knocking around. He's a nice fella, Dave Allen is. Again, if you're new here, we've got a few more people in. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel, do live reactions. I do videos covering boxing different angle. I'm interviewing for Boxing News TV as well, so smash the like and subscribe on their channel. Check out those interviews. I can then give you my insights on stuff that I see and the live reactions as well. And then I can speak to you guys and get you guys' opinion, interacting with fellas like yourself. Last King of Scotland's always in here. Got Charlie in here. Sporting Icons has dropped by. Met him up in Newcastle. 1,000 subscribers and no videos is up here. Let's see. I still need to check out your thing and drop you a 1,000 subscribers and no video. You're at 10. Is this you? The icon looks different. You've got like a... Is that Plank from Ed, Edd and Eddy? Yeah, you've got Plank from Ed, Edd and Eddy with like a meme thing over it. I know that. But I can't see that on this picture. So I don't know if that's you. I need to find you. Maybe put a link to your channel. I will hit the sub on it. Charlie, I'm on Instagram. Yeah, I'm on Instagram and on Twitter. Instagram is @TakeAims, and also Twitter is @TakeAims. I'm a bit more active on Twitter than I am on Instagram, but please feel free to smash me a follow on Insta. It's a mix of boxing and like my personal life on Insta, and it's more boxing on Twitter. But yeah, by all means, smash the like, subscribe, and follow me on those platforms as well. The thing is, if Price landed on Wilder, he would put him to sleep. It's just a shame Price has a glass chin. Price is just one of them, man. You just never know, and that's the appeal with David Price. He can land a bomb, like you're saying, and smash someone out like Wilder, who's got a granite chin in the heavyweight division. Let's have a look. He maybe might say Ruiz after getting up from the one that AJ landed on him. You might say Tyson Fury after getting up from fucking what Wilder put on him. You know, yeah, but Price can land on one of those types and get him out of there. You saw what happened with Povetkin. Povetkin was pouring it on him, and then he caught him with one, and he had Povetkin fucking running backwards. I've never seen someone run so fast backwards in life in general, and then obviously then from a punch, you had him proper running back after that punch. That's the effect David Price could have on you. Obviously, it wasn't that concussive one-shot KO, but he had that effect to proper. It needed the ropes to keep him up. Otherwise, if there were no ropes, he was off into the crowd. He was off on that 100 meters, all set off by David Price. But it's just the other side, like you say, the chin, and it's just the heavyweight division, isn't it? Part of it is defenses and things like that. But there's a lot of goodwill from the public, isn't there, for David Price? They want to see him do it. They want to see him win. Just in like the sense that you're saying with Derek Chisora, they want to see Derek Chisora to get that title, just to crown off his career, because he's obviously a fighter that gives his all when he's motivated, I suppose, as such. You know what happened over with Caballal, etc. He's been entertaining, the antics and things out in the lead up to fight, whether you agree with him or not. They catch headlines, they make people talk about him. He's a followed fighter in a sense, and I think he'll be one of those types, I reckon, that stick around the game. Your pundits and things like that. He'll be not like a Sky Sports pundit, because he's just so he's not like what the Sky Sports mold, but you know what I mean. One to interview and get your opinions off. I don't think he's the type to just sneak off into the distance, a la your maybe a Tony Bellews. He's still a bit around, isn't he? But a la your Joe Calzaghes and things like that. We're in what round are we in? Belfort must be the 10th or 11th round. It was just rang. Not too far off Chisora versus Price, which is going to be a good fight. I'm going to take a quick bite of my Coronation Street. The quality streets. And I've been saying Coronation Streets. None of you guys told me. Sound like a bloody idiot, aren't I? With my quality streets, not Coronation Streets. Got the orange one. Is it Steve Broughton? Is that his name? The new trainer? Let's see what he does, see what he brings for him. I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. Six minutes remaining, so what, we're in round... Where's the thing? Yeah, so we're in round 11. Ricky Burns on the front foot. Barrage of punches here. He's putting it on now. He's putting it on Lee Selby, which is good. Crowd are responding. Let's see if I can see some people in the crowd. I can see Eddie Hearn, obviously. Good left hook to the body. Charlie Asprey asking my thoughts on AJ Ruiz too. I'll get to that. I'll answer your question just after this round. The clinch in the middle. They're separated by the referee. Selby tries for a 1-2. Gets in with the 2, and then they clinch after Burns wings in a left hook. They're still clinched and they're separated by the referee. They clinched again, separated again by the ref. 2 jabs missed for both of them. Shot to the body, then up to the head from Lee Selby, and then again the clinch. Separated again from the referee. This is the one round I choose to call, and as I've been talking to you guys, and this is happening. Good shot though in the clinch from Burns on Selby. Hook coming over. Stepping in with a 1-2 is Selby, and the clinch again. Just been clinching. Trying to work within the clinch. Selby gets another hook. Separated again from the ref. Good left hook there from Burns on Selby. Catches the eye. Again they clinch. Really scrappy this round is. Probably both taken up. Probably both tired. The energy that they've expended. Each of them. One minute of this 11th round to go. Good right down the middle from Selby on Burns. Not far off. Chisora versus Pricey is coming in the next few moments. Just got this good shot there from Selby on Burns. Just looked like it caught him there. I wonder if either of them announces their retirement in the ring after this fight. So I've not been watching this with a keen eye. I've been talking to you guys, and the consensus seems to be that Selby's early, then Burns late, kind of thing. He's come on. We'll see how that tells. Good shot on the inside to the body from Selby as they clinch again. So there's the bell for the 11th round, so I can answer your question, Charlie. Thoughts on AJ Ruiz 2? I see AJ changing it up and jab Ruiz to a points decision, a bit like AJ versus Parker. Thoughts? Right. Could be there in Saudi Arabia, who knows what the future will tell. My thoughts on it are, so I spoke on the Boxing Asylum, great podcast. If you've not checked them out, the Boxing Asylum House podcast, watch it once and you'll listen to it forever. It's a really good podcast. They're probably one of the main reasons as to why I'm even doing this, because they're just great and a good bunch of guys in general. But yeah, I spoke with them straight after that fight. Got on their show. They had me on, and a little bit not emotional over the AJ situation, but you know, like that when it's fresh and things, you're like, oh my god, you didn't expect AJ versus Ruiz. You know, you don't expect Ruiz to do it, and like, you know what it was. You know what it was. I didn't underestimate Ruiz, right? It's just I didn't know a lot about him, and I was thinking that AJ was just gonna have, you know, a fight that was going to come through, yada yada yada. I stayed up for it. I was going to sleep when the main event. I was about to fall asleep when the main event come on, and then I saw Ruiz in the ring. And you know how they give you the information about the fighter at in the ring while they're getting their names announced and shit. It said under the name, it said his amateur record, and what was it? It was like 100 wins and like 3 losses, or some ridiculous record and some ridiculous wins and ridiculous losses, right? I saw that and I got up. I got up out from being sleeping. I was like, whoa, shit, this guy's got something about him. Perked up straight away and I was like, fuck, something could happen here. And it did. And it did happen. I've got 19 people in the chat. If you're new here, please do smash the like and subscribe. I greatly appreciate it. I do these live reactions. I talk with you guys. I do videos on boxing, try to be a little bit funny about it and bring in new videos to do. I'm covering the Contender back in the day if you watched it and throwing in some jokes. Interviewing as well for Boxing News TV. And I can give you my insights from the interviews. I was at the weigh-in yesterday. I would have been at this fight myself, but you know, things happen and things like that. But anyway, yeah. If you're new here, please do smash the like and subscribe to the channel. It'd be great to have you here. And you'll get a notification welcoming you to the channel. But yeah, so what do I think about AJ versus Ruiz, man? I think, like you're saying, Charlie, I think that AJ will change it up. and he will box to orders. He'll box boring. He'll box in the way that he needs to get the win. And that is probably like by not waking the beast as such, because with Ruiz, you tag him, he'll want to hit you back. He wants to hit you back. So the way I'm not a boxing expert or anything, but I think just keep it boring. Keep it boring, keep it simple, and get the belts back to Britain through AJ. And I think that's how I see it happening. I'm not going to say that AJ couldn't, have a fight and knock him out, because he definitely can, but that's how I see it going, just to secure the victory. Probably the best way of doing it. But I mean, Ruiz, man, he's just something else. Has the engine, has speed, has power. So there's a right hand there that's caught my ear there. I heard it from the crowd. Yeah, that's how I see it going. A bit like a points decision, a bit like AJ vs Parker. If the right referee's there, Charlie, then something like that might happen. You know what I mean? I don't know who the referee, if it's been announced yet. It's probably not been. Burns vs Selby comes to a close. It's gonna come to a points decision. Again, if you're new here, smash the like and subscribe to the channel. I do these live reactions. I cover boxing in a different sense, try and make you laugh. I do interviews as well, reacting with you guys on the channel. Yeah, man, if they can get that referee in, then that plan becomes a lot more feasible. But I mean, it can go so many sort of different ways. But like, that's the thing, like, when you're saying box to a decision and like jab Ruiz up, AJ's just gonna make sure, because when he had Ruiz hurt, he was going in with the hooks, and that's when he got caught, like proper going in for the kill. He's just gonna make sure that if he's got Ruiz hurt off of a 1-2 or whatever it is, off of the simple kind of play with Ruiz, he disengages as opposed to engaging and trying to get him out there. And that's when he could get caught. Again, this is just me as a fan. I'm not an expert in any sense, but that's what I feel about it. But yeah, switching it up, definitely. If AJ loses to Ruiz twice, it's over. I mean, this is what I spoke to a couple of people about this. Like, realistically, unless the belts get fragmented, which the IBF are going to order their mandatory, the WBO are going to order their mandatory, U6 in line, IBF off the top of my head, I'm not sure who's in line, but you got the situation over with WBC, which seems to be tied up with Fury and Wilder for the next however many years. Well, the rematches and stuff, the trilogy. So the fights will be still there for AJ, but maybe the belts not so much, unless they get fragmented, which could happen. So who knows with what could happen. Boxing Asylum is the best out there. Top lads, no bullshit. 100%. Boxing Asylum, Not a House podcast. If you haven't heard it, search it, listen to it. You'll be listening forever. Ali A, who won? It's Burns vs Selby. If you're asking me who won from Burns vs Selby, the decision's about to come in. Before the decision comes in, 22 viewers, smash the like and subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate it greatly. You'll get a welcome. I do these live reactions. I cover. Here we go. Sorry, one sec. I'm going to interrupt myself. A draw. 115. A draw has come in. 116-112 to who? 116-113. Lee Selby. Lee Selby has taken the win. They've liked the early work, I suppose. I've not really kept my eye on it, to be honest with you. I'll be honest. It's Lee Selby comes in with the victory. 116-113. Was it 115-112 the other one? And then a draw, which is the other card. Lee Selby. Is Ricky Burns going to retire then? I don't know. We'll see if he retires after this fight. But Lee Selby seems to have a lot more in the... Well, not a lot more, but it seems to have that path now to go forward, have a couple more fights. Who knows, the Josh Warrington fight could be back on for him if he can get down. But Selby getting the victory for Wales. Yeah, sorry, as I was saying, smash the like, subscribe to the channel. Great to have you here. It is good to have 20 of you guys here. I do these live reactions for the big fights. I do videos on boxing, trying to make you laugh and things like that. Check them out. I'm covering the Contender, putting in some jokes and memes. doing interviews with the contenders who were on the show. Done an interview with Jonathan Reed, great guy. Looking at what you guys say and making some jokes about that, things boxing fans say. And I'll be doing different sort of stuff for previewing the fights as well. I do interviews. I was just in London. I interviewed Eddie Hearn. I interviewed Dean White. Interviewed David Price. That's for Boxing News TV. Go over to Boxing News TV and smash the likes and subscribe on the videos that I've interviewed for and for them in general on that channel. You can check out my interviews. Yeah, you can check out those interviews. Got to go backstage. Got to be at the fights. I want to bring that insight to you guys and let you know what my thoughts are from seeing the fights live if I'm there, on the live react, and then telling you my experiences, which is something I want to do, and it's great to have that opportunity to do that with you guys here. Charlie Asprey, yeah, it was a shock from the day after. Charlie, like, I've just unlisted my video. It got like 404 views, one of my better viewed video, I suppose. Right. And I'm almost like embarrassed because I'm like, what can AJ do now? Oh my god, he got knocked out by Andy Ruiz. I'm in my garage, right, and it's poorly lit. It's bloody 6 AM. I'm tired. I'm shocked. I'm like, oh my god, what happened? You know what I mean? I'm taking it down now. I might put it back up one day, just to look back on it and have a laugh. Some people joined as well. It was pretty funny, but yeah, man, it was just crazy. It was absolutely crazy. That night was just ridiculous. I should have done a live for it. I was thinking about it, but I was just thinking, you know, that complacency of thinking Ruiz, maybe he might not do anything. But I really hope Whyte fights. By the way, guys, Price versus Chisora is next any moment now. Once this clears, Price versus Chisora, I'll be a commentator for it. You guys know what's happening. I'll give you my insights on what I saw at the weigh-in as well and what Price said to me as I got the opportunity to interview him. So Price versus Chisora is next. It's coming up any moment. I'll let you know what I'm predicting if you knew and you weren't here earlier. I really hope Whyte fights Wilder because I can see Whyte with a late stoppage on him or Fury winning on points. Man, that Whyte versus Wilder fight would be great. It's just whether it's going to happen anytime soon. 2021. I'm going to get to your next question. It's just took my eye, Charlie. Good to hear that, actually. I'll get to that in a moment. But yeah. I want to see that. It's just like 2021. He's got to wait. Dillian Whyte's got to clear up his situation as well. Whatever the truth is, I'm not going to call him guilty. I'm not going to call him innocent. I do have belief in the process. Hopefully the process clears out what the situation is. And then Dillian Whyte, if he's innocent, he can come through it. If he's guilty of it, then he serves his ban, and then I believe in second chances. He should have that second chance to, you know, come back. Every fighter has that second chance who has, you know, done what they've done. You know what I mean? Dillian, obviously, what happened before. Again, I'm a guy to give people chances, so. And he's built up a lot of goodwill. Dillian has built up a lot of goodwill. I mean, since that AJ fight, it's been in great fights. He brings that action. He's not boring. He's got a personality about him. He's quite charming. He's got a lot of goodwill for me, so I want to see him in the ring again, whether it's in December, out in Saudi, whatever he's doing. I want to see him back in the ring, having that opportunity to fight and getting those title fights. And Dillian Whyte versus Deontay Wilder is a cracker of a fight because someone's getting knocked out. Like with Fury versus Wilder, you know the opportunity is gonna go. It can go to points, but Dillian Whyte versus Deontay Wilder is ending by knockout. There is no way that fight ends on points. Absolutely no way. Which is just so great about that fight because they both come to knock each other out. There's not going to be like that excellent boxing. Don't get me wrong, Dillian Whyte is a good boxer. His jab is brilliant. Deontay Wilder is Deontay Wilder. I'm not calling him a bad boxer. It's Deontay Wilder just has his style. But you just know that the knockout's going to come in that fight. And you'll be watching it. If that fight ever happens, you'll be watching like just glued. You'll never take your eyes off of it. Moving on. Wilder would smash Whyte. Man, Wilder can smash anyone because he can catch anyone at any point. Fair enough if you're going for Wilder, but it's just one of those, again, like I just said, you'd be watching it not blinking because something could happen. Even if it's one of those where, you know, where Whyte gets tired and he gasses and he's on the ropes or like circling around things and he's taking a little bit of breather. Even in those moments, something could happen because Wilder could just wing one over. Dillian could try and duck one and counter with his own from out of nowhere. it's exciting, and it's just such a shame. It's such a shame that we might have to wait for 2021, and then with Eddie, what he's saying to me that, you know, you get frustrated, right? Let me just turn that down because it's copyrighted music. You get frustrated, right? Because after 2021, when he waits for that fight, then he could get elevated to franchise champion, and then someone who's, you know, waited their time, had that opportunity with the WBC, gets that taken away, a la something like Devin Haney and Lomachenko. Whoops, my thing is falling. I apologize for that. Yeah, with Devin Haney and Lomachenko, now that fight seems it can't get ordered by the WBC because they've elevated him to franchise, meaning that Lomachenko, in a sense, is, well, not in a sense, he can pick the fights that he wants, or, you know, WBC can pick the fights against the fighters that they want to fight him, as opposed to having a mandatory fight him. So that could happen after Dylan White's waited up until 2021. But spoke to Dean White as well about that. I think that might be up on Boxing News TV. If it's not, it'll be up soon. I need to message Dean, actually. You just reminded me. I'm going to message Dean because I'm going to get his thoughts. I'm going to get Dean White's thoughts on this weekend's action and talk to him a little bit more about that. So let me give him a quick message. Back in a second, or just while I'm dropping him a message. 1 second. One second. Just a reminder, I appreciate that. Because I would have forgot that. Would have totally forgot about that. So let's get back to what you guys are saying. Where am I? Carsten R.L. Hey, I just found your channel tonight and look forward to hearing you comment on Chisora versus Price. I appreciate that, bro. Great to have you here. If you're still here, sorry it's a little bit late. I got a bit sidetracked. I know you put this comment out a lot earlier. Great to have you on board. Seeing you new here. If you're new here, smash the like and subscribe to the channel. Carsten RL, appreciate you. Let me know where you're from as well. If you're from America, if you're from Britain, and who you've got. Are you just looking at Chisora versus Price as well, or you got Prograis vs Taylor? Is that something you're looking for? Should be a great fight though, Chisora versus Price. But again, smash the like and subscribe if you're new here. Got 20 of you guys in here, 9 likes. Help a guy out and smash that like button for me. I'd greatly appreciate it. Do you feel like AJ would switch trainers like Jonathan Banks after the Ruiz fight, whichever the result is? I don't know, man. There was a thread on Reddit after the Ruiz fight, and it was something about trainers that would be good for Joshua, and I mentioned someone like a Jonathan Banks. You know, what with him doing what he did with Klitschko and things like that. It's hard to say because it seems like Joshua's loyal. Maybe you might say there's not a lot of loyalty in boxing, whatever. But, and I don't know him either. But I mean, Robert McCracken is a good trainer. He's been with Froch and things, like that. You don't do the things you do with fighters like Froch. Not to say that he wouldn't have done that on Raw Talent himself anyway, but you know what I mean. Robert McCracken is an experienced coach. He was saying all the right things. He's been doing the right things. I don't think it's hard to say. It's really hard to say about the switch. That's a decision that AJ obviously has to make himself. But there's nothing to say you can't add as opposed to switching. Like, for example, if you take, for example, Tyson Fury, who had Ben Davison in his corner for the Wilder fight, he brought in Freddie Roach to add to that whilst Ben was still the head coach, the head trainer. Freddie Roach was there to advise as well. Whether Robert McCracken would agree to something like that, or want that, is another thing. But there's no reason to why you can't add as opposed to get rid, because getting rid of someone like Robert McCracken, unless you're bringing in someone with a lot more experience, or maybe you might say that's a Jonathan Banks and things like that. It's a risky thing to do. I would stick with Robert McCracken. That's my decision. That's my opinion, not my decision. Sorry. I think it's a good gel between the both of them. And there's a lot of not mitigating factors, but there's a lot of things that went on with Ruiz and AJ, in the sense of, obviously Jarrell Miller was the first opponent, wasn't he? He was supposed to be the opponent. He pulled out, and then you've got someone like Ruiz who, whether Joshua overlooked him or other people overlooked him, whatever, is a different fighter, different style to Ruiz, and things happen. Shit happens in the ring. It's heavyweights. Shit happens, man. Chris Brotherton, sorry I'm late again. I've just been on a bit of not rants, but just been talking too much. Nice to meet you, mate. I'm stuck at work, so you are my colour commentator for the evening. Mate, I'm happy to be a colour commentator. Welcome to the channel. It's great to have you here. Smash the like and subscribe to the channel. I do these live reactions, as well as covering other stuff in boxing. Trying to be a little bit funny, but in my videos, but in the live reactions, I just love to chill with you guys and get your opinions on stuff. Where are you working? I'm gutted that you're working. I'm gutted for you that you're working and you don't get to watch the fight, which kind of sucks. But yeah, I'll give you the play-by-play for sure when it comes to it. There's just a little bit of break now in the action. I think they're probably going to kick off this Chisora. I'm going to see if I can see myself in the crowd here at the weigh-in. They're probably going to kick this off in 10 minutes at 10 o'clock, Chisora Price. But yeah, great to meet you. And appreciate you joining in. AJ worked in Dev. Ops problem now. Maury Arthur Watra. Let's see what he's saying. 1 second. Who won Chisora? Chisora's coming on next, so no one's won just yet. The fight's not happened. Charlie Asprey, I've got my 4th fight next Saturday. It will be streamed on YouTube. My box record is 3-0 with 2 KOs. Any advice for the fight in Latimer Park? Mate, I can't really give you any advice at all because I'm not a boxer. I'll just say enjoy it. Just enjoy it, mate. Let me check you out, bro. Great to have you here. Appreciate someone like a fighter. I appreciate everyone dropping by, but even boxers dropping by is great. Let's check you out. Charlie Asprey Box Rec. Just enjoy it. All you gotta do is just enjoy it. That's my only advice to you. And I'd love to plug your stuff. Like, you know what I mean? When I do an update video, you're saying that you're streaming your fight on YouTube. Definitely, like, get me. If you say, I think you said to me earlier, can follow you Insta. Like, I can put it in my descriptions and stuff. Great to help out boxers. Great to help out people in general. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy it, mate. And yeah, I'll put a link to your fight once it's streamed and things like that in my videos for it in the future. 100%. But yeah, it'd be good to follow you as well and get your opinions and stuff. What weight are you at, Charlie? Whilst waiting for you to respond, got my first 3 up, waiting on Chisora and today Taylor for big bucks. Wicked. How much do you stand to win, Last King? Amateur I am. I'll never make it pro. Mate, what are your aspirations? If you're going for amateur and sticking to amateur, fucking take it as far as you can. I'll be honest with you, I never thought that I'd be interviewing when I started live reaction, when I started my YouTube. I never thought I'd have 24 people in here for my David Price is making his ring walk, by the way, so we're very much coming up to the fight now. Yeah, I never thought that I'd be doing live reactions and talking to people and stuff. I never thought I'd be interviewing boxers and things like that. You never know where it takes you, so just enjoy it. Definitely enjoy it. And just go with the flow, man. That's what I'm doing. Going with the flow and such, so. But yeah, man, I wish you well in your fight. Your next fight next Saturday. You're up against your next fight's what? You're up against Canelo versus Kovalev. Don't be offended if people don't watch it, because I think they'll have eyes on that one. No offense to you. But I mean, yes. Best of luck to you. David Price is making his ring walk now. Chris Brotherton. At Charlie Ashby, hit the one in the middle. Hell yeah, Chris. If you got that you got that vision like Kell Brook had against Errol Spence, they say to you, hit the one in the middle. Go for it, man. Just enjoy your time, man. DB, when is Chisora fighting? Chisora is fighting Price right now. David Price is making his ring walk to some Western kind of, don't know what it's called. It's a classic tune. It's all Western shootout, isn't it? It's that sort of thing. He's coming out to that. Just going to take the opportunity to, again, say to you guys, smash the like button for you guy and subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'd appreciate it if you did. I do these live reactions for these fights and cover boxing to a different degree, making you laugh. Check out the contender. Go back on it, watch it, put in some memes, and then interview those who've left the show. And things boxing fans say, I take boxing fans' comments, make some skits out of it, and make you laugh. I'm interviewing as well, so I've interviewed Eddie Hearn, I've interviewed David Price. I go to these events, get the insights, and I can let you guys know about it. So yeah, hope you guys do choose to join me on this this journey. Last King of Scotland, train hard, Charlie. Good luck, mate. Last King of Scotland, giving the support as ever, giving the support to people. Charlie, man, yeah, best of luck to you. Kirk Halls, anyone got a live stream? Anyone got a live stream address? Kirk, I can't give you a live stream address. I apologize in advance. I'd love to be able to show you it, but I can't. It's a copyright thing, and I'm not looking to get copyright struck anytime soon. I hope you appreciate that, but it's great to have you here nonetheless. Aims will get shut down advertising streams. I appreciate that, Last King, for letting people know. The Life, welcome The Life, first time I've seen you here as well with you, Kirk Halls and DB and Chris Brotherton and Charlie. Welcome to the channel. Great to have you guys here. Honest to God. Want Price to win just to fuck the world up for a moment or two. Mate, I'm going for Price. I'm going for Price to win. I think he's gonna UD it. Derek Chisora is coming out now, introduced by Michael Buffer, the evergreen Michael Buffer. Got to see him the other day. I wanted to get a picture with him. Instead, I got a picture with. Let me just grab it quickly. I wanted to grab Michael Buffer to get a picture with him, but I couldn't because he shot off. But instead, I got your boy got George Groves. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see if you can see that quickly. I got Georgie boy. Yeah, the thing was pretty shit. But hopefully you can see that. It's so terrible. Look at that light. Yeah. Anyway, I should be careful there. I should. Definitely didn't show any of the thing there. But yeah, if you saw that quickly, you just saw George Groves. Managed to grab a picture with him. George had couldn't have a little pull and a push about, unfortunately. But Derek Chisora coming out to Hotel California, a song I believe he's come out to quite a few times. Yeah, man, I'm going with David Price, man. 30 of you guys in here, smash the like and subscribe to the channel. It'd be great to have you here. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. I'm on like 75, I think. So if you're new here, please do smash the like and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, The Life. It'd be crazy. It'd be absolutely crazy. And I spoke to. I'm gonna get through you guys' thingies, and I'll tell you what Dave Price told me. Charlie asked me, Last King of Scotland, Cheeseman, it's gonna be a truth fight. This record 12-1-1, so his experience, but I think my speed will be too much for him. Mate, use your advantages. Don't worry a bit too much about their record. Obviously, they've got that experience, but you bring what you bring to the ring, and I'm sure you'll do well. Chisora by KO, hell yeah. Keep that confidence. He won't touch you, Charlie. Morath, lol, come on. Who do you think will win Chisora Price? I'm going with David Price. I'm going with David Price by unanimous decision. That's what I'm saying. Yes, true. Both Whyte and Wilder are vulnerable, although they are also incredibly dangerous, although Wilder is arguably the favourite. I can easily imagine why Whyte would win over Wilder. Mate, there's just so much to that fight. There's so much to it. And you know what they say, like, 2020 is going to be a great year. It's been a little bit frustrating. Don't get me wrong, we've had great fights. But it's been a little bit frustrating that, like, 2019 hasn't been that great year. There's been great fights, don't get me wrong, but you just want that little bit extra, don't you? But hopefully, looking to the future, we get something like that. Ortiz caught Wilder, and Whyte is, in my opinion, significantly more dangerous. Mate, when Ortiz caught Wilder, I was watching like this. I was like, because it was just like, couple of punches off. You never seen Wilder unless you were at the Sconius fight. Unless you were at the Sconius fight, you never seen Wilder in any sort of like big trouble like that at that time. So you're there just watching like, and he's holding on. And he's doing all right actually to hold on, trying to smother Ortiz, and Ortiz was just a couple of punches off. But yeah, man, that was a good fight. We get to see it again. Who knows what will happen in the rematch? But Whyte is definitely significantly more dangerous. Let's go. Killer Hursty 85. What time is the fight? The fight is now. It's any moment now, Killer Hursty. Great to have you here as well as you, Maury Arthur Quattera and Carson RL. Last King of Scotland. I'm ranked first in Northamptonshire. Hopefully I could potentially fight in Scotland. I would come out to 500 miles. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Northampton, not too far from me. I'm based in Birmingham. Have lived around Bedford as well. Lol, good luck in the future, mate. Cheers. 950. Woo! Standing to win 950. Woo! 59 kg, my heaviest in my short career as an amateur, coming in for power, but always have the speed. Hell yeah, man. Good luck to you. I'll definitely keep an eye on it. If you've followed me on Instagram, I can follow you back. I'll definitely keep an eye on it, bro. 100%. It's high noon, I think. Yeah, it's high noon. I think it's on fuck Price. I need Delboy. I'm getting some Price hate. Do you know any free? I can't give you lead on who. Appreciate you being here. I can't give you any free live streams or things like that. I'll get shut down, and I don't want to do that. But I appreciate you asking and sticking around. If you're new here, smash the like and subscribe to the channel. Boxing 24/7. Boxing 24/7. Aren't we all? Chisora wins by TKO. Oh shit. Charlie Asbury, fight predictions for my fight. I know it's a bit rash, but I'm boxing 3 rounds, 2 minutes. Bro, just go for it. Go for those 3 minutes because it'll be over quick. You know, you've had 3 fights beforehand, man. Just have fun and go for it. Chisora round 3 KO. Fucking hell. Be interesting to see Chisora, man, smashing it out. Jeff Griffin, I hope Chisora does as he says and murders him. That's a little bit too far. And putting it down low. Appreciate that, Maury. Yeah, man. I don't want anyone murdered. But you know. First round KO. A happy fighter is a dangerous fighter. I think Price could finish it. As Price, Andy Rogers, Price fight is on now. Right. David said to me that... yesterday at the weigh-in, he wanted to hypnotize Derek Chisora, and he said that come the fight, Chisora was going to be a pussycat or a little kitten, and then Chisora was like, well, that's the only way you're going to beat me, or they said it vice versa. I can't remember. The interview was on Boxing News TV, and you can check it out. Bell for the first round has rang, both in the centre ring. Derek Chisora has taken the centre ring, pushing Price towards the back of the ropes. So it's a double jab, both of them miss, a jab to the body, which is blocked bump from Price. Chisora gets in a jab on Derek Chisora, on Price, so hard to call. He's pushing him and he's putting him on the back foot. Is Derek Chisora. Price is covering up quite well. He's pushed back to the other side of the ring and the ropes with the double jab. Double jab and overhand right from Chisora on Price. I have been hearing rumours and things that Chisora his shot resistance has gone down. So just look out, just keep that in mind. I wouldn't want to be taking any of these punches in general. But again, bell for the first round has rang for Chisora versus Price. Shot to the body and then an overhand right from Chisora on Price. Covered up well from David. That high, tight guard is very similar to the one, if you watch the David Allen versus David Price fight, it's very reminiscent of that right now. Smash the like and the subscribe button if you're new here. Helps a brother out really well. I'm trying to get to my first 100 subscribers. I'm not there yet. Haven't seen what I'm at the moment. They're just clinching. They're separated by the referee. Overhand right again. Blocked from David Price. Shot goes low. They clinch. Held towards the ropes. Boom, boom. First round. Charlie, I'm nervous as well. Jabs. Chisora's looking to just jab and hit. It's jabbing and coming up with overhand right. He's trying to get the guard down to the body, then hit David Price. David Price is very, very aware of it. Good high guard from David to Derek's punches. They clinch. They're working in the clinch each of them. They're not being separated by the ref. An uppercut comes in. A right comes in from Chisora, they're blocked by Price, smothered, and then they're separated by the referee. Last minute of the first round, a jab from David Price is blocked. Eats a jab from Derek Chisora. The overhand right comes through. This time around, it's partially blocked from David Price. Left hook and right hook to the body from Chisora on Price. Double jab then with that right hook again. Tries to shoot an uppercut, does Chisora on Price, and Price pushes Chisora to the ropes. Eats a little bit of a short uppercut, does Price. Separated, back in the center ring, each of them. Chisora covers up, tries to go forward, smothered it again as they clinch. A little bit of a clinch fest at the moment as we come into the first 15 seconds of the first round. Good body shot there from Price on Chisora. It's coming a little bit of a firefight. Chisora failing that body shot there. A left hook is covered up from Price on Chisora as the bell for the first round rings. So yeah, 42 of you guys here. Smash the like and subscribe button. It helps me out loads. Great to see some new fellas in here. Andy Rogers, Chris Brotherton, Charlie Asprey, Maury Arthur Watra. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Last King Scotland here forever and always. Zenloff will knock him out. Fucking hell, I'd love to see Charlie Zenloff in with Chisora. Boom, boom. What round? First round. Great to have you here. Boom, boom. Smash the like and subscribe. Next Saturday, what colour shorts is Chisora wearing and gloves? White gloves. Can't quite see the shorts just yet. I'll let you know in a second. Charlie, if you ever fight next Saturday, you should be in bed right now. Hell yeah. Luke Bradley, great to have you here. Price on points. That's what I'm going for, Luke. Me and you thinking the same sort of thoughts. No more late nights. Nice one. What time's the stream on YouTube? And do you have a promoter or a manager? Let us know when that is, and I can put that in the description. No problem. Who do you think will win and how? I'm going for Price UD. Duncan, great to see you here. Boom, boom. Who think Price will win? That's me. When does the Taylor fight happen? Wilson 69, great to have you here. Presumably straight after this fight, second round, 30 seconds in. Price again on the back foot, eats a body shot, retaliates with a jab to the body and another shot to the body. It was a hook. Couple of shots there, a little bit low. Chisora takes a body shot and then a hook to the head as they clinch again. Couple of short, sharp shots and then the clinching are both of them. Chisora again hits low. He's trying to step on the front foot, lead with shots to the body to then get that guard down, then come over the top with an overhand right to knock David Price out. It's just a little bit too obvious, and Price in this early stage is very aware of it. He's jabbing him. Is Price? They're just missing. Derek Chisora slipping him. Jabs back as well. Now there's body work from both of them as they clinch. They're waiting to be separated by the ref. A couple of shots come in until they get separated by the referee. Back in the center of the ring. Derek Chisora slips some jabs, slips to the left, slips to the right, gets in shots which are covered from the guard of Price. Nothing's quite getting through just yet. Price slips an overhand right. The referee's calling for something here. What's he calling for? Is it tape? Oh, it's because some of the shots are a little bit low from... Some of the shots are low from Chisora on Price. Right, the time's back in. Back to the center of the ring. Couple of jabs there from Price. Couple of jabs in return. 3, 4, 5 jabs there from Chisora and Price. Most of them are blocked. Chisora ducking low. Shot to the body and then the shot to the head. The shot to the body gets in, but the shot to the head misses. It's just too obvious at the moment from Chisora. He needs to switch it up a little bit if he wants to catch Price with a shot up top. That's the key, isn't it? Landing one in the chin. I think that's what he wants to do. It's just been a little bit too obvious with it at the moment. Shot to the body from Chisora. Price tries a check hook, which misses. Price with some good body movement there just to get out of the way of a punch. Shot to the body and then overhand right. One gets through. It's blocked, but it's had a bit of effect on David Price here. Good shot from Chisora. That was the one that's got through. Good body shot there from Chisora as they clinch. Good little hook from Price. Clinched and separated again by the referee. Good body shot in the clinch as well from Chisora. Price retaliates with 3 himself. An uppercut again, which has happened a couple times. The mouth guard is just hanging out of David Price's mouth a little bit here. Don't know why. He's now got it back in. Bell for the second round rings. Good fight. Good little action there. There's 50 of you guys in here. Please help me out and get the likes up to 30 if you can. It'd be greatly appreciated. Smash the like and subscribe to the channel. I do these live reactions, interact with you guys, covering boxing, having a bit of a laugh about the boxing on my videos. I'm covering the contender, putting in some jokes and memes in there. 2 videos are up as well. I interview the past contenders who are on the fight, on the show as well. I'm interviewing as well for Boxing News TV, so go over to that channel, subscribe to Boxing News TV and check out my interviews. I've interviewed Eddie Hearn, I've interviewed David Price, as well as at the weigh-in. Good to give you guys my insights from what I saw there, and we can talk about that as well as live reacting on the channel with future fights as well. It's great to have you guys here. Greatly appreciate some of the new faces that have joined and some of the old faces who are here every week. I've never had this many people in here. Great to have you guys in here. But yeah, man, help a guy get up to 30 subscribers. I'm trying to get to 100 help a guy get to 30 likes. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers. I'm not quite there yet, but great to have you guys join me. Round 3, bell for the first round ring. Derek Chisora showing a lot of angles, dipping low, trying to again jabs to the body, then the overhand right, a left hook, and then he clinches and smothers his own work. Eats a bit of a right hook, does Derek Chisora coming in, separated by the referee. A lot of body work here from Derek Chisora early. Chisora on the front foot again, winging shots to the body, then coming up with the overhand right, which David Price ducks under. A couple of left hooks to the body in the clinch from Chisora on Price. More working on the clinch. David Price smothering him at the moment. Double jab, 4-punch combination there. 2 of the punches come in. A good body shot from David Price as well. Good 1-2 from David Price there on Chisora. Body shot from Chisora in return as they're in a clinch. A short little uppercut comes in from Chisora on Price. A left hook over the top, which is partially blocked from Chisora on Price as well. More rough kind of ugly stuff in the clinch. Eats an uppercut, does Price from Chisora. A left hook to the body is getting in through as Price is trying to stop him. Get those punches in. Oh, good left hook there coming in from Chisora on Price. It was partially blocked, but it looked like it took it got in from Chisora, and Price is huffing a little bit here. He's huffing and puffing a little bit. Dave Allen told me that he thought that Price would lose this just because he hasn't had enough time to train. He's only had 3 weeks, and Derek Chisora in Allen's words is a double hard bastard. So to train for someone like Chisora in that time that you've got is a tough ask, and it looks like it is at the moment. Not too much getting through, but a couple of shots have now started getting through from Chisora on Price, as is a lot of clinch work here from Price on Chisora to stop him. A good shot to the body there, and then coming up is Chisora. A couple of shots in return from Price to the body, just missed to the head as well. Clinches again. Price is on the ropes here. Couple of shots of these are low from Chisora on Price as well. Timeout here. I think Chisora is going to get another word about... Oh no, it's Price this time getting a word about clinching here. Oh, good overhand right here. Price is rocked. Price is rocked. He's just breathing really heavily. He's just taking a really big shot. He's covering up. He's ducking low. He's just throwing his... to eats another right hook there. Does Price from Chisora. Price on the back foot again. Eats another left hook there. He's got to be careful. 10 seconds left of the 3rd round. Eats a right hook. They're winging in now. A left hook is winging in. Oh, he's caught him. Did Price just catch Chisora as well? Or did he stumble? Price is looking very leggy here. A couple of shots more and Chisora would have had him out. He's not boxing to the game plan that he should be, that he said he would do, as per David Allen. Great shots here from Chisora and Price. And it looked like, as well, that Price might have caught Chisora right at the end. I need to watch that back, but Chisora pouring on the pressure and could be close to a knockout victory here. Again, as we're waiting, 24 likes. Help me get up to 30. And if you're new here, smash the like and subscribe to the channel. We just heard someone hit the lines in the camp, subscribe to the channel, and the lines in the camp notification came in. So whoever that was, I apologize. I've just missed it. I appreciate you joining. Pleasure to have you guys on here. Pleasure to have everyone here in the channel. I've never had this many people in here, so it's great to have you guys here. Please do subscribe to the channel. I do these live reactions. It'd be great to have you here on board in the future as well, and checking out my other videos where I make you laugh in the future in my videos. Unboxing foot bell for the 4th round rings. Price is just keeping on the end of the jab, gets in with a 1-2, puts the jab out, trying to pour him off, but Chisora is just cutting it down. Another one has joined the channel. I appreciate the new subscriber who's joined. Clinching here from David Price on Derek Chisora. Another jab. Another one has subscribed to the channel. I appreciate you. I can't quite see it now, but I'll have a look after, just because I'm watching this. Price is on the back foot here. Derek Chisora is putting shots to the body. He's just trying to get him to drop a great overhand right there. Gets through from Chisora and Price. And those first 2 rounds with the high guard has just dropped now. There's no more high guard from David Price, and he's looking now to exchange. Good shot to the body and a good shot to the head from Chisora. He's got him on the ropes here. There's just the clinching and the separated. That guard has totally gone now from David Price. I think he's just going to look to try and exchange. He's putting him on the jab. On the end of the jab is David Price. Gets in a bit of a right uppercut there. Just got to be careful of that overhand right coming in from Chisora. Chisora's just coming in and they clinch again. A little bit tired. I think Chisora taking a little bit of a rest. Excuse me, before the next barrage. Left hook and a right hook to the body from Chisora and Price. Eats one in return. Eats a uppercut there. Does Derek Chisora as they clinch again. Eats a right hook. Does David Price, and another one. He's looking leggy. He's clinching. Price is hurt here. Price is down. Price is down from. He's getting up. He looks like he's about to get up. Yeah, he's going to get up. 8, 9. Yeah, he's up. Price is looking leggy. He's looking hurt here. He's going to have to exchange, I think, if he's going to see this round. He's got 1 minute left. Referee's called it off. The towels come in. It's game over. Derek Chisora has beat David Price. The towel's been thrown in. And that's it. What to say about that? Dave Allen was right. Derek Chisora is a double hard bastard, and he just didn't have enough time, I suppose, to prepare for someone like Derek Chisora, who just poured it on. Absolutely poured it on. The high guard was there for the first couple of rounds, and then once those shots came through, Derek Chisora winged them in, and David Price just couldn't, unfortunately, he couldn't handle it, and he's been stopped. He was dropped and stopped from Derek Chisora. Hell yeah, man. I guess me saying that it was going to be on points was totally wrong. That was what I had. That was a good fight, good heavyweight clash. If you're new here, there's 71 people in here. Smash the like and subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to get to 100 subscribers before the end of the year. I'm starting in here. I'm new. I'm doing these live reactions with you guys where I get to talk to you. I do boxing from a different angle where I talk about the fights. I make you laugh with it. I'm covering the contender, putting some jokes and memes. I've interviewed some of the contenders. I also interview for Boxing News TV. If you go over to Boxing News TV and smash the like and subscribe to the channel, you'll see my videos in there as well. I interviewed Eddie Hearn. I interviewed David Price the other day. David Price told me that he tried to hypnotize Derek Chisora. The hypnosis didn't work out, unfortunately, and Derek Chisora has stopped David Price in the, I think it was the 3rd or 4th round. The referee, the team, I think, threw the towel in, and the fight's over. We're going to get to the WBSS final, so do stick around. That's going to be a great fight nonetheless, and we could see a stoppage on that. But Derek Chisora has stopped David Price. Let's see what you guys are saying here. Let's have a look. Who do you think will win? Duncan Jameson. I thought Price was going to win by... We're just getting a replay here. It was a right hook to the temple, which dropped David Price. Again, if you're new here, a couple of you guys leaving, which is fair enough. Smash the like and subscribe to the channel. I do these, and it would be great to have you in the future as well. Who do you think will win and how? I thought David Price would win by points, but he didn't. Price needs to watch for that glass chin. Nick Slade, great to have you here. He got caught, unfortunately. Jeff Griffin, I'm back. I'll give you a like for your jokes. Price will win, haha. You've been smoking Chisora is a certainty. Well, yeah, fair enough to you, Jeff. You got it right. He done it. Derek Chisora did the job. Nigel Reed, who won the first round? Derek Chisora won the first round. David Gregory, Chisora round 5. Didn't quite get there, unfortunately, David. Boxing 24/7. No way this fight is going points. You're right. I'm wearing white and black shorts on fight. Thank you for this really 1,000 subscribers in the video. I appreciate it, mate. It's great to have you here. I'll be watching Charlie get promoted, mate. Make sure you properly look after. I'll be watching too, Charlie. Great to have you here. Luke Bradley, best bet Chisora to have a point deducted and Price to win split decision. Didn't quite work out. It's been knocked out. Or finished at least. Duncan Jameson, you think Price on a unanimous decision? I did think that. Now I don't. You doing KSI as well, mate? I think so. Yeah, I'm not too sure yet, but I think I will. Do you think this is pay-per-view, mate? Just asking your opinion. Yes, I do. I'll tell you why. Burns and Selby, it was a great fight on paper. Good domestic clash. David Price versus Derek Chisora, good domestic clash as well. WBSS final with those belts on the line. It is pay-per-view worthy, in my opinion. I did ask this to a couple of people, and I'm quite critical on pay-per-view with a pay-per-view sort of thing. But on this, yeah, I do think it is pay-per-view worthy. Moriarty, bro, you come on. All boxing should be pay-per-view. It's their lives at risk. Exactly as well. I agree with you, Luke. In USA, it's not 20 quid. It's 100. Yeah, it's ridiculous in the USA, and that's where things like DAZN are really good, aren't they? Because with DAZN, you pay like $100 and you get like a fuckload. I'm not a DAZN. We don't have DAZN over here, but just thinking about it, like, value-wise, you get that, don't you? Can all be pay-per-view? No problem. Don't mean they get views. That's true. Asked Eddie Hearn what he thought views-wise this would get, and he's looking around the 300k mark. Let's have a quick look. Price is losing. Hell yeah, he is. Who's currently winning? Sorry, mate. I couldn't get to it at the time. They still get paid. Same. Why not pay-per-view is better than Loma versus Campbell. Hell yeah, and you had what? You had Fury Povetkin on there. Already, you say this show is actually free. I don't know, actually. I couldn't tell you that, Chris. Won't go 5 rounds. Chisora will KO him. You were right, Jeff Griffin. It's on description in the Zone USA base. Price is gone. Price got knocked out. Come on, Delboy, baby. I do really want Delboy to win, but I think it's a step up for Price against Dylan. Hell yeah. Derek Chisora. Watch alongs are the way forward, man, for your subs. I agree with you, Chris. Canelo next week. Canelo next week is going to be sick. I said to Eddie, it's rolled around so quick, and he was like, I know, mate, I know. And it's like, what the hell? Kovalev was only in the ring a couple of months back in Anti-Yard. I did a live stream for that, and I was thinking like, whoa, bloody hell. We got him back in the ring next week. It's gonna be a great fight, that one. I'm gonna be live streaming for that one hopefully as well, if I'm not at the qualified. Showing me the money, baby. Well done, Last King of Scotland. You've your bets come through. Sorry. I'm glad that you've won that bet. Kipton Anthony, great to have you here. What's happening so far? Derek Chisora has just knocked out David Price. Anyone been down who's winning? It's fucking over getting Delboy KO. Sorry, guys, I've not been watching this chat too much, but I'm just getting in with you now. Delboy's a finisher when he smells blood. Hell yeah. Come on, waiting for Taylor for 950. Last King of Scotland, I hope that comes through for you and you get that 950 with Josh Taylor. Chisora Fury 3. That would be a good fight. I wouldn't mind seeing that people's gaming. Last King of Scotland. I won 400 if Prograis wins by KO, lol. So we've got conflicting bets here. One for Prograis with Chris Brotherton and one for Last King of Scotland for Taylor. If you're in the chat, let me know who's more likely to win their bet. Chris Brotherton or Last King of Scotland. Let me know. I think I'm going to go with Last King of Scotland. I think that's more likely as a bet. I don't know if I see Prograis knocking out Taylor, but it's going to be a great fight. Boxing 24/7, calling the Chisora KO. Well done to you. He can't take the punishment anymore. Nick Slade. It's a shame. There's a lot of goodwill for David Price. Someone like him is a good fella. Unfortunately, just couldn't get the win. Fuck you, Chris. Leave me alone. I'll give you a ton, lol. Shame really after a promising start to career. Hell yeah. David Price had a lot of hype and hasn't quite worked out. Had a decent career nonetheless. Feels bad. I rooted for Pricey. How many times Price went down? Price went down once. Kipton Anthony. Price is done. Time to retire. Could do Bungle. We'll see in the coming few days if he does end up retiring. Price's courageous career. Now it's time to finish. If you want to know what happens in the AJ Ruiz match, watch this Delboy Price fight or the first AJ Ruiz fight because Blueprint is there for a short or more powerful guy. Chris, I'm going to get the opinions of some coaches. I spoke to Ben Davison about Alexander Usyk and him in the heavyweight division. Could it be now that the shorter fighters, especially because they've got a bit more amateur pedigree about them, but the shorter fighters are the kryptonite for the taller fighters, and having that range and those long levers might not work out for them because of they're able to slip their shots and things like that. I want to get coaches' opinions on how they see that, but it could be that, you know, these shorter fighters are the kryptonite for the taller fighters. Let's see where we're at. Price is a load of bollocks. He's got a lot of goodwill for me, Kipton. AJ not making any adjustments in 6 months. Well, he's slimmed down, it seems, from the pictures, Chris. I see AJ getting starched again. It's possible. If you have a cash out, take it. What's your cash out, Last King? They may take my money, but they'll never take my freedom. Braveheart. Alpha, Khabib Nurmagomedov. Hell yeah, I love me some Khabib. Usyk is the best. He's going to prove it. He's probably going to prove it in heavyweight division. Chaz Witherspoon was didn't quite knock him out, but he retired him. Got the job done, I suppose, in a sense. But Usyk has got all the ability to be the heavyweight force that he can be. David Price versus Tom Schwartz next. It's a good fight, actually. Not a bad fight. Taylor will lose. Kipton going for Prograis. Aaron Wakefield message retracted. Fair enough. Haha. Kip, you're getting it. Khabib Nurmagomedov is the best. He's a great fighter. Watched quite a bit of UFC myself. Sorry, but Taylor is in the ring with the real deal heel. Mate, Kipton, this is the thing. Prograis has got me like thinking, because he's come down early. He looks like he really wants it. He's been training. He's got everything right in terms of the sense of, if you want to win, you've done everything by the book and you're not coming in late. So it's that sort of thing with Prograis. And he's got that confidence as well. Like, Taylor really, like, a Scottish man, didn't he? And the gloves are off. Probably give him the stern Scottish look and, like, or the Scottish kind of flavour. And it's like, with Taylor, he switches, doesn't he? He's, like, quite nice and jovial out the ring. And then when it comes to his fighter and his beamline and his eyesight, proper switches. And it's going to be a good fight. I know that for sure. It's going to be a good fight. Taylor is the real deal. Usyk's the best. Going to wipe him out. Top channel, man. I'm glad I found it tonight. We'll continue to tune in the future. Nick Slade, appreciate that, fella. Great to have you on board. Smash the like and subscribe to the channel. Good to have you and the new guys who have joined in here. Pleasure to have you here. Boxing 24/7. I'm out, boys. Only came for the joy, but cheers, take care, and keep it the good work. Appreciate your Boxing 24/7. Big Dan, who would you call the top 5 hardest hitting heavyweight boxers right now? Hardest hitting heavyweight boxer right now. Right, I won't give you an order, but I'll give you 5. Hardest hitting right now. Wilder. Obviously, Deontay Wilder is up there. AJ is up there as well. 100%. AJ is up there. David Price is up there as the hardest hitting fighter. Ruiz. Would I put Ruiz up as the hardest hitter? Maybe not. Maybe not. Hughie Fury is the hardest hitting fighter in the heavyweight division. Only kidding. Of course not Hughie Fury. Who else, man? Who else in the heavyweight division? Mine's going blank. Could I put Dillian up there? I'm going to give you 3. I'm going to go, just because I can't think of any too much at the moment, I'm going to give you 3. I'm going to go with Deontay Wilder. I'm going to go with AJ. I'm going to go with... Think of people like Parker as well. Think of people like Dillian Whyte as well. Hardest hitting. Listen, number 1 and number 2. Let's bring it back to Prograis V Taylor. Number 1 and number 2. Number 1 and number 2. Your Deontay Wilders and your Anthony Joshuas and things. Dylan York, definitely tune in again, mate. I appreciate that. I appreciate being here. New faces. It's great to see. Subscribe on your way out if you're leaving. I appreciate it. Lee Donahue. Wait. Who won? Chisora knocked out Price, mate. Chisora knocked out Price. The Prograis Taylor fight hasn't happened yet. I think people were just here for the heavyweight fights, but Prograis Taylor is coming up next. Such a shame. Wish it wasn't as rushed. Both had full counts for this fight. Yeah, I agree with you, Boom Boom. Price obviously not having the full camp, which might have said quite a bit to the fight. David Price versus Dominic Brazil. Who's getting knocked out in that one? Jorge Fortes. I would say in no particular order. Wilder, Joshua Price. Wilder, AJ, Ruiz, Whyte, Chisora, Fury and Usyk not reliant on power. That's my opinion. See, the thing with Fury is Fury has enough power to catch your attention. That's what they say about Fury. So if you can't knock out Fury in terms of the sense of him not being a hard puncher, but he's maybe not the hardest puncher. Yeah, I hear what you're saying. Dylan Whyte, yeah. Dylan Whyte's someone I think about as well, being a hard puncher. Order, Wilder, Chisora, AJ Price, and Povetkin maybe. Yeah, Povetkin's up there as well. Povetkin, we saw what he done to Price. He absolutely sparked him, didn't he? Gotta be Whyte. He's up there. Wilder's up there. Michael Hunter is a good shout as well from Kipton Anthony. I'm not counting Dubois, yeah. Dubois, he's a hard puncher. I know what you're saying, though. He's not at that level just yet. She can't quite say it. Chris, I agree with you. Has to be Wilder. AJ. Dubois. Yeah, man. I mean, once he steps up maybe to that European level and he's got in with a fringe contender, he does something to, like, you know, a Main Stavern or a Bryant Jennings or things like that. But he looks it. At the moment, he looks it. Young Dubois hits like a truck. Could end up hitting the truck in David Price, the big truck. You doing the Taylor fight? Dylan York, I am doing the Taylor fight. We're just waiting for it. Was it a first round KO lead on who? No, it wasn't. It was third or fourth. I think it was fourth. Oh, wait. F.A. Jagber's probably up there as well as a hard hitter. Correct. Big Dan, he is. Apparently, Daniel Dubois is an absolute killer, but I haven't watched his fights yet. You want to watch it. You want to watch the Gorman fight. You want to watch the Latte fight. Latte fight is the one you want to watch. Boom. Ben Askren just been choked out in Sydney. What the fuck? Last I saw him was getting the knee from Masvidal. Now he's been choked out in Sydney. And he was supposed to be like having a promising career, the wrestling fellow. Now he's been choked out. Watch him, Chris. He's a top prospect. Hell yeah, watch Daniel Dubois. He will get a level soon. It's coming in the next few fights, 100%. Chris Brotherton, I think Dubois is hardest hitting British fighter right now, but he's slower than AJ, so AJ would probably beat him. At the moment, yeah, and experience as well. Dylan York, cheers, mate. Again, nearly there to 30 likes. If you're new here, smash the like and subscribe to the channel. I've never had so many people in here. I think at one point it was 72 people, which is just ridiculous. I need to look at getting some mods. Last King of Scotland, and we're going to mod you up straight away after this stream and get a few mods in as well here. But yeah, if you're new, smash the like and subscribe to the channel. I do these live streams for a lot of the fights. I do them for the big fights as well. I cover boxing from a different and funnier angle, try and make you laugh. I'm covering the contender from back in the day, throw in some jokes and memes, and then interview those who are on the show to get their opinion about it. I'm also interviewing boxers and people on people in the boxing scenes for Boxing News TV. So go over to Boxing News TV and smash the like and subscribe to that channel and check out my interviews. I was at the Josh Warrington vs Sofian Takut fight in Leeds. Got to sit media, got to interview the fighters. Interviewed people like Ben Davidson. I've interviewed Frank Warren. Got to go to Newcastle for Richton Davis Jr., which is just crazy. Absolutely mental. Atmosphere was just ridiculous, and I'd love to talk to you guys about that as well in the future. And I would have been here tonight, but family permitting. But I'm here with you guys, and I'm glad that I'm here with you guys. You guys are great to interact with, and like Charlie was in here talking about his experiences in fighting. Like, I've just started YouTube and stuff, and I never thought that I'd be going to the fights, interviewing fighters, and it's good to be around that. And it's good to then give you those insights that I've got from that. So pleasure to have you guys here. Smash like and subscribe to the channel. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I am on there as well. If you're not already subscribed on there. Going to be hopefully interviewing a couple of fighters. Might be meeting up Dean White tomorrow to interview him. Let's see if he's responded. I don't think he has just yet. But yeah, man, I'm trying to get to 100 subs before Christmas. That's I never had any goals or aims for this at all. Apart from just having fun with this sort of stuff and trying to be a little bit funny in the sphere of boxing. So I never had any goals or aims. But at the start of the year, I just wanted to get to, by Christmas, get to 100 subs. So help me out. Smash the like, smash the subscribe button. Help me get to my first 100 subs. But yeah, also interviewing boxers. Got to go in the way, and you'll see in the background, and if you can see it, media pass for Warrington to Coot there as well. And I'll just give you guys those insights on that. But yeah, let's see what you guys are saying as well. I will search Dubois on YouTube tonight. I'm working until 8 AM, including the hour going back. Mate, gutted for you. But I'm also glad that you're here as well. But yeah, earn the bag, get your money, check out Dubois afterwards. Daniel Dubois versus, I forgot his first name. It's called Lartey, Lartey. Check that fight out. That's the one you want to watch. Couple of other prospects you want to check out as well. Shabazz Massoud looks something brilliant. Archie Sharp looks really good. Check out Zelfa Barrett as well. Those are some that come to my mind at the moment. Choose Ames, you know I'm the top man, 100%. You're here every stream, and I want, hopefully a lot of you guys will be here joining me on every stream as well. But it's a pleasure to have you guys here anyway, in any sense. What's left for Price now? Dylan York, I don't know, man. Price is a free agent. Price can move around to anywhere and get any sort of fight he wants, because Price is still someone in the ring where if you want to be up in the heavyweight division, beating someone like Price will give you that kind of, you know what, this fighter's got someone about him. So if Dubois versus Price, I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that domestic clash, maybe for the defense of the British title. I don't know, maybe that's a little bit of a step, too much of a step down for Pricey. But there's still legs in Price, I think, in the fights. It's if he wants it. He wants the big money. He wants those fights, and I don't think it's over for Price by any means, just yet. I think it's a little bit early for that, but it's up to him what he wants at the end of the day. But I think it's just about him securing as much money as he can towards the end of his career. One day, one day, Fury versus Dubois. So Fury get revenge for his cousin Nathan Gorman. Could you imagine that? They make it that sort of revenge fight. They're just doing Sweet Caroline now at the O2. So any moment now, we're going to get Prograis versus Taylor. Yeah, man, could you imagine that? Fury versus Dubois to avenge Nathan Gorman. And then, like, if Nathan Gorman was in the corner for Tyson Fury. But you never know, you know. You could see that in the next few years. I mean, Fury said, what, he's got 3 fights left? I don't know about that. But, who knows, maybe we don't get to see that. I will be doing Fury versus Braun Strowman, by the way. I do like a little bit of the wrestling every now and again, so it'd be fun to just watch it and talk about it. Maybe we can do a catch-up whilst that's on as well, so I will be doing that. Keep it up. I appreciate that, Dylan York. Appreciate you being here. Kipton Anthony. I'm afraid AJ has the David Price problem. Can box your socks off, but will chin will let him down. Ruiz wins the rematch too. Fuck, man. I don't know. The thing with the punch with AJ, right? Caught him on the side of the head, and any fighter, I don't care who it is in the heavyweight division, any fighter who took that punch would have gone. In the sense of the same thing would have happened again to that fighter. So I think AJ's got a decent chin. He does get caught. I don't think it's like quite Frank Bruno-esque sort of thing. But he's just got to work on a few things for the AJ fight. I'm not calling it just yet about who I think will win, but I think if a certain someone, yes, AJ, boxes to a certain game plan, I think he'll come through. Price is tilling my bathroom on Monday. Tiling, sorry. You're gonna need 10 plumbers to do you once I'm done with that interview. That interview is the single best interview from a British fighter I think ever. I think one of the best interviews ever is the Mike Tyson ones. You know what I mean? But with some of the stuff that Mike Tyson comes out, but that one for a British interview, gotta be that one. Chisora versus Price fight shown. Tom P, great to have you here. Chisora versus Price fight has been and gone, and Chisora knocked out Price within, I think it was 4 rounds. It might be in the 3rd or 4th, but the towel was thrown in as well. Prograis coming into the ring now. He's just making his ring walk. So here we go. Kipton Anthony, only thing left for Price is working on the doors in Liverpool. He's finished. I'm not saying that. I think Price can still be in some fights. Stephen Bentz, Price will get some seasonal work at Aston. A lot of Price hate. Someone give me some Price love right now. I will, in saying that Price can still be in some good fights, definitely. Pricey down. Tescalo, good job, Ames. Keep it. Steve Welling. Steve, I've been telling people to smash the like and subscribe to the Boxing Asylum throughout this stream. Great to have you here. Steve is one of the nicest guys I've met, and it's given me tips and helped me along the way. So appreciate you being here, Steve. Have you caught the Chisora fight, and have you caught Prograis versus Taylor? Well, who have you got for Prograis versus Taylor? But yeah, if you're here and you're not subscribed to the Boxing Asylum Not House podcast, I don't know what you're doing. Go over to the Boxing Asylum, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, listen to it once, and you'll You won't not listen to it ever again. You'll be listening and watching every week. They're over on Mixler live on Sundays at 8 p.m. Or you can catch it on the replay on Mondays. Smash the like and subscribe for them, because I wouldn't be doing this, talking about boxing or having a boxing YouTube channel, if it wasn't for them. So I've got a lot of love for the Boxing Asylum lads and Steve as well. Trig and Teller, real talk, real life. Any links, guys? Can't give you a link, fella. Appreciate you asking. I would get shut down. As much as I'd love to give you a link, I can't, unfortunately. Big up, Steve. Hell yeah. Kipton Anthony, it's over for Price. It was over for him after Tony Thompson. Well, he's had his ups and downs, and he had a good fight, you know, with your Allens and things like that. They're still. Well, what is that? Why is he coming out in there? Is that Prograis? Prograis like a Native American, isn't he? He's got that sort of descent, so he's coming out in those like that headguard dressing. It's quite cool, actually. It will be a cracking evening if Taylor wins. Might have to avoid Twitter if not. Hope he wins. Yep. Price has hit a ceiling. There's big British fights for him, but he has been KO'd 3 times in 2 years now. And after Paul Patrick Day, boxers need to evaluate where they are and weigh up the risk reward. That is a very smart and astute assessment there from Chris Brotherton. And I'm glad you said that, actually. Boxing is a short career, and boxing is a taxing career. And to get out with your faculties and everything intact after it, and to not stick around for too long, is very important. And that might be something that Price will have to assess himself, you know, after this fight, which I'm sure he will. But yeah, man, that's a good point there. It depends whether he wants to continue. But like you said, there are big British fights for him. There's only so much rebuilding you can do, but I think there's still a little bit of gas in David Price. Dylan York was very disappointing. W. Wallace, 007. What's Price's number? I need a new sink in my kitchen. Ice Cube. Who won? Price or Chisora? Chisora won. Pretty much knocked him out, but the towel was thrown in. Sounds like Chisora won in 4th. Towel was thrown in. Correct. If you're new here, smash the like and subscribe to the channel. I do these live reactions for the big fights, as well as doing videos to cover boxing, making you laugh, going on the Contender, watching it, throwing in some jokes and memes, things boxing fans say, taking the boxing fans' comments, making funny skits over it. Looking to do some different stuff in the future. I also interview boxers and go to events for Boxing News TV. I've just started doing that. So go over to Boxing News TV, smash like and subscribe to the channel. Check out the interviews I've been doing. I've been up to Leeds for Warrington to Coote. I've been to Newcastle for Ritson Davis Jr. I was at the weigh-in for for Chisora Price, Prograis Taylor yesterday. Just having fun with it. Just started it out. Having fun. Never thought I'd be interviewing. Never thought I'd be sitting here with 30 people. It was like 70 at one point. Chatting to you guys, but just enjoying it and having fun. Got a lot of people to thank for that. One of them being Steve, who's in the chat, for helping me, as well as Ben over at Boxing News TV. Great guys. So subscribe to the Boxing Asylum Nut House podcast on YouTube. Check out the podcast. They're great. Smash the like and subscribe for Boxing News TV. It's great to be in with some of the new guys, which is you guys. Chris Brotherton's in here. Dylan York is in here. W. Wallace 007 is in here. Ice Kiwi Beer is in here. Southwest Detectorist UK is in here. I'm going to check out your comment in a minute. We had loads of people in here. We're crowning off this with the WBSS final for the IBF WBA Ring Magazine Ali Trophy. It's going to be a great fight. It's a pick 'em fight. Let me know who you've got in the comments, because it's hard for me to pick one. I'm going with Taylor by like a small margin, I think, on points, but Prograis as well is interesting me. As an entity himself, he's got quite a bit about him, and he's very much up for the challenge. He's come over here early. Who the hell knows, man? Who the hell knows? But let me know what you guys think. You guys know. I went with Price by UD, so you know, fuck me. In predicting this one. Just Southwest Detectorist UK says, just glad I didn't pay for that. I would have been gutted. Price is finished. Retire with that little pride he has left, I say. Yeah, man. I mean, it's definitely like Chris Brotherton said. It's an assessment you have to make, especially in light of what's happened recently this year in boxing with the deaths. You've got to decide that after the fight if that's something you want to do. Retire, you know, with your faculties, or keep going on and earning money as such. It's a short career. Things can happen. Michael Buffer's just given the introduction, so we're not far off the actual fight. Definitely going to like and sub, buddy. I appreciate that, Dylan York. Appreciate that a lot. Also, let's check out the Boxing Asylum. Best podcast around. 100% echo what Last King of Scotland is saying. Definitely subscribe to the Boxing Asylum. Ryan Forum, did Price lose? Yes, he was stopped, and the towel came in from the corner. The W does start for William. Oh, it does. William Wallace for life, brothers. Hell yeah. Price didn't get laid out. That is surprising. Yeah, I mean, he was up on his feet. He took the shot. He was up, so he had his faculties about him. But yeah, he was stopped in essence. Last King of Scotland, freedom. It's coming. Freedom is coming. Is it not? Is Prograis coming to put a stop to that? Josh Taylor gonna do it? Very close to finding out. Everybody right now, if you're in here, give me your final prediction now. Give me who wins and how. Let me know who wins and how. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm going for Josh Taylor on points. That's what I'm going for. So let me know who wins and how right now. Again, smash the like, subscribe to the channel. Trying to get to my first 100 subscribers before the end of the year. Don't know what I'm on right now. Quite a few people have joined and subscribed. But it's a pleasure to have new guys in here as well. A lot of new faces. Hard to keep up with. But great to have you all in here. It's been brilliant. And we've got such a great fight to end on. Prograis versus Taylor. I was speaking to some people. Who would you say, calendar-wise, from the start of January to December, the winner of this fight is the fighter of the year from that period? Would you say that? Would you say the winner of this fight is in pound-for-pound reckonings? Is that something you'd say? They're just doing the introductions now. Prograis is getting booed. Would you say the winner is in pound-for-pound reckonings, and where would you put them? Would you say the winner should unify, against Jose Ramirez? Yeah, would you say that the winner should unify against Jose Ramirez, or maybe have a look a little bit at the division above them, 147, have a look at someone like Terence Crawford, who unified in your division now, which you're fighting at, having a fight against him, having a fight against maybe a Sean Porter? Is that something you do as well? Does someone like Josh Taylor or Regis Prograis get signed by Eddie Hearn after this fight, or whenever their contract comes up? Do we know? William Wallace 0071 saying you're on 91 subs. Man, I haven't even checked. That's great to get to 91. If you guys can help out and give me another 9 subscribers if you're new here and have not yet subscribed, that'd be brilliant to have reached 100 by now. But if you're new here, just smash like and subscribe. But yeah, let me know what you thought about maybe unifying, stepping up. They're just saying introducing Josh Taylor right now. Just subbed and liked also, mate. Appreciate that, Southwest Detectorist UK. Taylor, great to have you here, by the way. I really do appreciate you. New faces. Southwest Detectorist. What is that about? Taylor is going to jab his face off. The thing about Taylor and Prograis, the size difference is the one thing that you can say is glaring about them. I'm not even worried about my money. Prograis KO around 7. Ooh, Chris Brotherton. But as long as KO comes anytime, I'm quids in. Prograis struggled to make weight. Yeah, he had to weigh in twice. Just that maybe the weight scales were a little bit uncalibrated. Josh Taylor, 8th round TKO. Going for the knockout is Southwest Detectorist UK. But early for pound talk, I'd say. Fair play. Taylor's only had 15 fights. Give him a few puddings next, like Ritson. Bell for the first round rings. Taylor is on the front foot, taking the center ring. Regis Prograis on the back foot, circling around Taylor to the right. Both feinting. Neither of them exchange with anything. A jab comes in from Prograis, just blocked. They're just trying to find each other's range. Prograis just slipping and ducking, just feinting each other. No one's pulled the trigger just yet. Prograis jumps in with a double jab, and Josh Taylor is smart. His nervous system is fast, and he ducks down and then clinches. Taylor with a jab to the body. Prograis circling around to Taylor's right, shifting his body and head from left to right. Just both of them feint them over. Taylor pouring out the jab. Good jab there from Taylor on Prograis, and then eats a shot on the inside. Does Prograis from Taylor. It's just a bit of a left hook. Both circling, both just a little bit tentative here in the first minute of the first round. A left hook and a shot to the body, right to the body from Prograis. Prograis with his hands quite low. Taylor just feinting to step in, backing him up towards the ropes. Prograis moves to his left, then right. Double jab from Prograis, then they step in. Both step out towards the center of the ring. Jab gets through from Taylor, then a shot to the body gets through from Prograis as they clinch. They're separated. Double jab there from Prograis, just misses. Taylor on his feet, bouncing up and down. Jab blocked there from Prograis on Taylor. Left hook there, then a clinch from Prograis. A left hook there from Taylor on Prograis. Left hook again, another left hook from Taylor on Prograis. Then it eats 2 body shots. Then tries to wing in another left hook, another body shot in return. Body work there from each of them. Double jab to the face of Taylor from Prograis as he steps back. Just jabbing now on the back foot. Both holding the center of the ring. Just feinting. Jab there from Prograis and Taylor is blocked. Prograis tries to come over. Taylor tries to come over with a right hook, but then lands a body shot to Prograis. Double jab there from Prograis and Taylor. Josh Taylor gets out of the way. Each just a stiff jab there. Got through the guard. Both feinting. Prograis on the back foot. Steps in 1-2, then clinch. Does Taylor on Prograis. Bit smothered does the work. Double jab is blocked. The third jab on the triple jab comes through from Prograis and Taylor. Both clinch. Well, they both put their heads in and then no work gets off from either of them. One Josh Taylor rings out from the O2 crowd. First round. Bell for the first round has rang. Dylan York, come on Taylor. Taylor boxing IQ is very good from Ryan Forum. Last King of Scotland, and that prick Kip said Taylor wasn't real. Shut the fuck up, son. Right to reply, Kip, if you're still here. Sounds like a Taylor round 10-9. You know what, Ryan? I'm not going to score it. I'm just going to watch it and give it an eye, and then maybe after the fact, I'll watch it back again and then give you a score, and we can talk about it if I do a live for the next one about how I saw it. Let me know what you guys thought, though. It'd be good to get your scorecards on how you guys see it. So the first round has just gone. A little bit tentative at times. I would just like to say I have hit the only goal I had for this year, which is to get to 100 subscribers. And I want to thank you guys so much for that. I've achieved my goal that I wanted to for the year, and I greatly appreciate that. So thank you guys so much. Bell for the first round rings. Taylor Prograis shoots a hook to the body, which misses. Hits a double jab. He's just feinting. One jab gets through to the body around the chest area, then a left hook, which is smothered. Taylor on the front foot, jabbing, then a good body work, comes in on the clinch, and then moves out the way, does Prograis from Taylor, a left hook wings out the way, just misses the whiskers of Prograis. Ducking, showing different angles as Taylor steps in with the jab, gets a good jab there, but then eats a bit of a hook. Jab there, double jab is blocked from Prograis and Taylor, steps in with a double jab, then left, does Taylor from Prograis. Good shot to the body there from Taylor. Head-to-head sort of stuff at the moment. A jab and a left hook gets in. Double jab there from Taylor on Prograis. Prograis moves out the way. Prograis with a stiff jab to Taylor. Taylor circling towards the left. Prograis showing him angles, shifting his body off the center line. Double jab there, then they step into each other. A bit of smothered work, but a good body shot comes in from Taylor. Steps in with the jab as well. Just pushes the elbow off and then gets in a good shot. Does Taylor on Prograis. Then Prograis responds in with 2 covered hooks. Taylor gets in with a hook there, then some body work which is covered, then eats a body shot himself. Hook from Prograis, and then a shot to the body gets through. Triple jab gets through from Prograis and Taylor. Good uppercut on the inside from Prograis as well, partially blocked. Just starting now to engage a little bit more. They head-to-head sort of stuff, but not quite clinching. Right hook misses from Taylor. Double jab, and then these cuffing kind of hooks are blocked from Prograis to Taylor. Prograis just pushing Taylor a little bit with a jab. Left hook comes over from Taylor and Prograis, and another one again, and a short uppercut there as well from Taylor and Prograis. Wings in the right hook, which is blocked, as Taylor, and another one which is just misses, just goes over the top of the head. Taylor's blocking now. They clinch. Coming up to the last 30 seconds of the second round. Taylor blocks 3 jabs with his guard, then gets in a short uppercut, which is blocked by Prograis. Prograis responds with 2 right hooks, which is blocked as well. Taylor shoots a left hook, which is ducked, but then shoots in a good body shot. A left hook, which is blocked from Prograis. Good body shot there from Prograis in return. Triple jab, last jab gets through, it looked like, from Prograis and Taylor. Triple jab, 4-5 jabs in return. A couple of those get through from Prograis. And then a jab right in the end of the round gets through from Taylor on Prograis. Last King of Scotland going for 1 Josh Taylor. Dylan York, Josh first round. Not scoring it myself, I couldn't tell you. Dylan York, there's only 1 Josh Taylor. There's only 1 Josh Taylor. Dylan York, you're welcome. Keep it up. I appreciate you. Last King of Scotland, congratulations, Ames. I appreciate you as well. Taylor is fucking him up. At times, a couple of shots from both of them got through. I think Taylor just had a little bit more work there. Nick Slade, well done, man. Nick, I appreciate it. It's people like yourselves who've joined in, subscribed, really helps out loads. Again, I only had 1 goal at the start of the year, which is to get to 100 subscribers. I never thought I'd be at this card. This card would do it. But yeah, I appreciate it. Just got another line in the camp. Let's see who it is. I can't see it. Why can't I see that? Let's quick check. Just missed it. I'll see on the... I can't see anything, unfortunately. I've moved it over. But another one has joined. I appreciate you joining to the channel. Check out some of the content. Bell for the 3rd round rings. A couple of shots were low. The referee allows it and says to continue the work. Prograis shakes his head saying it wasn't low. Jab gets through from Taylor on Prograis. Good short uppercut there on the inside from Taylor and Prograis. Responding with a couple of jabs is Prograis as well. A 1-2 from Prograis on Taylor. A couple of shots on the inside from both of them. Taylor with the eye-catching one there on the right hook it was. Taylor stepping up on the front foot with combinations. They're cuffing right hooks, which are blocked from Prograis and Taylor. A lot of movement on the inside from both of them. I think Taylor wants to exchange one, get these shots in, but Prograis just using a little bit of movement just to get out of the way of them. They're both stepping in and like on each other's shoulders and such, and then winging in some shots to the body. Taylor just steps off and circles around and back towards the center of the ring. He's stepping towards his right. Prograis steps in with a jab. Taylor steps out of the way. Jab to the body gets through from Taylor and Prograis as Prograis misses. They're sort of clinching. It's hard to say. It's not like a clinch, but they're head to head, toe to toe at the moment. But no one's really shooting a shot. I think they're both trying to land a counter at the moment. But it's just not quite come through for either of them. But getting in some good work nonetheless. Just having a bit of a jab off here. A couple of jabs get through for either of them. An uppercut there from Prograis on Taylor, which is partially blocked from Taylor. Good body shot there from Taylor on Prograis. Then eats a jab of his own. Eats another jab and then responds with a couple of jabs himself. A couple of jabs there, leading with a 2 afterwards. Lands from Taylor on Prograis. Smashes a jab back as well. Good body shot. Good body work there from Taylor on Prograis. Triple jab there. Most of it was blocked from Taylor. 1 got through from Prograis. Taylor throws 3-4 jabs, which Prograis ducks out the way of, covering up as well. Ducking low to his right and his left. Is Prograis showing different sort of angles and different levels as well in terms of his height. Good body shot, a left hook there got through from Prograis on Taylor. The second it was a right hook, didn't get through. Just misses with a left uppercut, does Taylor from Prograis. Triple jab gets through from Prograis on Taylor. Nothing really effective though. A couple of bits of body work as they step forward. Taylor tries to hit a couple of body shots, then step back and then get to the head, but it's blocked from Prograis. Taking the center ring of both of them. Again, showing different angles is Prograis to Taylor as well. Just misses with a right hook, does Prograis. He's using a lot of movement here just to slip and evade punches. He's doing quite well in doing that as well. A jab from Prograis on Taylor. Another jab, step forward with a jab, but neither of those jabs got through. An overhand left didn't get through either. A couple of jabs, misses from Prograis, and Taylor now showing a bit of movement, moving out of the way and slipping those punches. Stepping up and then launches 2 body shots, a left and a right hook to the body. A good left hook gets through from Taylor on Prograis at the end of the... on the bell there. Good shot there just to end the round. as the Scottish flag waves in the crowd. Ryan Forum, the commentary is solid aims, and congrats on 100 subs. Ryan Forum, I appreciate that, mate, and I appreciate your kind words about the commentary. It's so hard sometimes just to say stuff, and sometimes I want to say, like, you know, overhand rights and left hooks and slipping and things like that, but sometimes it's happened so fast that it's already happened and something else is happening, and I'm like, what do I say here? But I appreciate you showing some love for the commentary. But yeah, man, I'm getting a cheap, quick plug. I do these live reactions. I have people joining me. I've had some new faces join me, which I greatly appreciate you joining as well. Doing these fights, do live reactions, do the contender, making you laugh in the videos, and interviewing as well for Boxing News TV. So smash the like and subscribe to that channel as well, and check out my interviews. Bell for the 4th round rings, uppercut, leading with uppercut. It's a good shot there from Taylor on the inside on Prograis. Eats a hook in return, but the better shot was a shot to the head from Taylor. Stepping in with a jab of both of them, just trying to find holes in the guard from Taylor is Prograis with a couple of pot shots. Gets in with 2 jabs on the end of a 3-punch jab combination, and Taylor responds in kind with a 3-punch jab combination, which with a triple jab, sorry, which is blocked. Blocked on the guard is a jab from Prograis to Taylor. Again, just out of reach is Taylor, and Prograis not quite using his size just yet is Josh. Eats a body shot and a 1-2 does Josh from Prograis there. Good work there. Shot to the body, then a right hand up top from Taylor and Prograis. In return, it is blocked. Step in jab from Taylor and Prograis, and they're just separated as, is that a mouth guard from Prograis comes out. He did land a couple of 2-punch combination, which took the eye for me there. Boom Boom, you just got back. We're in round 4, mate. Yasemin Cardoso, I appreciate you asking. I can't show the fight, otherwise I'll end up getting blocked, and getting to 100 subs would be all for nothing. So I appreciate you asking, but I can't do it. I apologise, mate. Eats a jab there, does Taylor from Prograis. It gets in a couple of jabs of his own as well. A left hook and a right hook as Prograis moves to his right and shows some angles. Lot of good head work here from Prograis. For those who are pro Taylor, tell me what you think about the movement and the angles that Prograis is showing to Taylor at the moment. Good little uppercut there on the inside from Taylor on Prograis. I think Prograis has been quite impressive with the movement that he's been showing, slipping and evading shots. Good uppercut there though from Taylor on the inside again. He's having some success with the shot. Eats a jab though. Now dipping down with a shot. Eats a bit of a right hook there. Now moving a bit more sprightly on his feet is another uppercut as well. Just partially blocked there, but he's having success with that punch is Taylor. Shooting it low. Back stepping in, standing in front of Prograis is Taylor. Then ducks down to move to his left and right is Taylor. Good shot on the inside from both of them. One to the head from Taylor and one to the body from Prograis. Wings in a left hook, which Josh sees and ducks down, then clinches. Pushing Prograis towards ropes, but doesn't quite get there in the clinch as they're separated. Good right hand there from Prograis on Taylor. Double jab misses, but the left on the end of it comes through from Taylor and Prograis. Prograis shakes his head, meaning you know that it hurt him. Couple of hooks there, just missed for Josh Taylor. Again with the angles is Prograis showing just being a little bit slippery. Couple of good shots here in this round. A good body shot as well from Taylor on Prograis. As the little couple of shots towards the end of the round. Good bit of action there. Couple of eye-catching shots there from Taylor in that round. Chris Brotherton, Prograis just getting started. Watch 6 onwards. Boom, boom. Who you got winning? Who have I got winning? At the moment, I think Prograis. It's just eye test. I think Prograis. It could even be even. But just at the moment, I'm quite impressed with the angles. Quite impressed with the slipping and evading from Prograis. He might not be effective as such in terms of the shots, but there's a couple of shots he got through. Especially maybe, I think the last round I'd probably just give to Josh Taylor. Quite a few eye-catching shots there. A lot of short, sharp work as well from Josh. Yeah, like you're saying. Anyway, I'll get to that. Round 5, bell rings, both in the center of the ring. They're both now starting to exchange a little bit more here. And on the end of a 5-punch combination was a double jab from Prograis and Taylor. Just missing with a right hook does Taylor. Couple of jabs as well. Stepping forward, feinting is Prograis from Taylor. Winging with an overhand left, which totally misses from Prograis. Didn't set that up at all. Josh Taylor saw it. The second jab on a double jab comes through from Prograis and Taylor. Gets him with the right hook, does Taylor from Prograis. It's hard to call this one. Uppercut on the inside misses from Prograis. A single jab is blocked by Taylor. Double jab, 4-5 punch, 4-5 jabs just miss from Taylor. Eats a body shot in return from Prograis. Prograis with his hands down. Josh Taylor just stepping out of the way, not looking to engage, not looking to fall into any traps. Feinting, switching is Prograis as a toe-to-toe. Good shot there from both of them to the body. A jab gets through from Prograis and Taylor. Double jab from Prograis and Taylor's caught in the gloves. As they go shoulder to shoulder. Stepping off slowly is Prograis. Steps in with a left, misses. Just being both a little bit cautious here. Jab to the body missed from Taylor. Eats a jab there. Jab gets through the guard. Good 1-2 there from Taylor and Prograis. Left hook just misses. Good uppercut again. The uppercuts are getting through from Taylor on Prograis. Good shot to the body from Taylor. Good shot to the body from Prograis after an uppercut. Then uses his body to evade shots. Eats a right hook though. A jab. Lots of movement, lots of head movement and body movement. Good right hook though from Taylor there. Final 20 seconds here. Not much action here in the last minute. Just missing there is Josh. Oh, good shot there from Taylor. Great shot there. Looked like it wobbled Prograis. Doesn't capitalize upon it though. It might have just been a balance thing. Another uppercut from Taylor and then uppercut on the end of the bell as well. Josh Taylor apologizes for hitting Prograis. Fair play to him for apologizing. I don't think he meant it. Prograis is pissed off about it. His trainer jumps in as well. Fair play to Josh. He's not a dirty fighter. I don't think he meant to hit him on the bell. It's just one of those things. He was in the middle of the punch. Let's see what you guys are saying. Sounds like a 50-50. Southwest Detectorist UK. Never mess with an angry Scotsman. Did you not watch Braveheart? Good body shot there. Just we're getting a scene replay. Marcus Galloway. Cheers, Dylan. Uwe Sidak. Come on, Prograis. Dylan York. Just my opinion, mate. There's only one Josh Taylor. Wandering Wolf. I'm your 100th subscriber. You're doing great, pal. Keep up your good commentary. If you think you will, you will. If you think you won't, you won't. I appreciate that, mate. And those are good words, especially with the fellow who's boxing as well. Good thing to say to him. I mean, I'd never thought I'd be interviewing, and I'm now interviewing for Boxing News TV and got to be at the fights as well. Check out the interviews on Boxing News TV and smash the subscribe. But yeah, like I just started this journey, and it's great to have you guys on here. If you're new here, smash the like and subscribe. I do greatly appreciate it. It's been brilliant to have you guys here on a good night of boxing. Round 6 now, which is Chris Brotherson, what he's predicting. Good body shot there from Josh Taylor. Double jab gets through from Prograis. Left hook and right hook to the top. Partially blocked from Prograis as they go toe to toe. Good body shot there from Taylor on Prograis. Just stepping it up a little bit now. Oh, great left hand there from Taylor on Prograis. Rocks the chin of Prograis from Taylor. Stepping away now, stepping on the outside, moving to the left and the right. Takes a body shot, a jab from Prograis, does Taylor. circling each other now, moving both to their right. Trying to step in with a jab is Prograis. Steps in with a jab, then eats a short, sharp left hand from Taylor. Double jab there. The second jab gets through. The first one was caught on the gloves, as is another jab, which is caught on the gloves from Taylor. Step comfortable on the ropes is Taylor. Now he moves off to his right towards the center of the ring. Both just feinting a little bit less of angles shown now from Prograis here. Double jab, both missed from Prograis and Taylor. Steps in with a 4-punch combination. The right hook on the end of the 4-punch combination is caught, catches Prograis, sorry. They trade hooks there, and Prograis looks like he catches the end of that one. Couple of body shots there and a jab from Prograis, but most of it blocked. Good body shot, left hook from Taylor on Prograis. Good couple of jabs there as well from Taylor. Good first half of the round here from Josh. Just push off Prograis with his shoulder, does Taylor, and he gets a bit of a warning. Yeah, stepping shoulder to shoulder is pushed off himself. A little bit of slowdown here from Prograis. Eats a right hook there as well from Taylor. Coming on strong a little bit here. Couple of range-finding jabs here. Not trying to hit him with a jab, just to find his range. Triple jab in return from Prograis as well. And a lead left. Leaning on Taylor is Prograis and gets in another uppercut as they're separated by the referee. Good uppercut again. Uppercuts are having success from Taylor on Prograis, and he keeps finding it every time. Just hunting now is Taylor from Prograis on this front foot. Good shots here to the body and the head from Taylor. Eats a shot there himself. It just pushes the head back. It's just got to be careful, but he's on the front foot now, the ascendancy. Triple jab is blocked, as is the following shot from Taylor. Good shot there, the exchange just before the bell as well. Coming on now a little bit more. What are you guys saying here? Let's go. Prograis is getting KO'd. He's stepping on a little bit now, is Josh Taylor. I hope so, maybe 11th. Are you watching the fight? Is Josh doing the more eye-catching work now? He stepped it up now. I think in the previous rounds, maybe I'd probably say Prograis was. But now Josh is coming on that. They're just showing a replay of a short shot. Left hook. They're going to show it again. As Prograis decks down, a short, sharp, eye-catching left hook comes through, and now Taylor's now stepping up. He might have got that instruction, or the plan was to step up now towards the second half of the fight. Definitely sounds like it. I wish I'm at work, working. You gotta catch that work. You gotta get that bag. Fair play to you. Yasmin Cardoso, who you got up to now? Sounds like I haven't got anyone up to now. I'm not scoring it. I'm just enjoying it. Eye test, I'd probably say just Prograis by a round, or just by a round, maybe two. But Taylor now coming on strong. Prograis is breathing out his ass. He looks tired, especially in that last round. The output was a lot less. Maybe a lot of the ducking and the feinting is taking its toll a little bit here. He's getting it. Prograis is tired. D-double-E. Prograis looking tired. Catches a right hook there from Taylor. Another one as well. He's stepping it up, is Taylor from Prograis. Good uppercut again. And a left hook and a right hook. A shot to the body in return from Prograis. Left hook again from Prograis. Right hook this time from Taylor, sorry. Now he's showing those feints. Now he's showing those angles. Using his body to get out of the way of him. Ducks out the way of a hook. Does Prograis. Smash the like and subscribe if you're new here. I do these live reactions. It's been great live reacting with you. A good uppercut again on the inside. Clash of heads was that. Taylor just checks if he's bleeding. Triple jab blocked from Prograis to Taylor. Catches it on his gloves. Does Taylor, sorry, as he moves around towards the left. On the back foot here a little bit. Prograis just taking the center of the ring. Josh looks really comfortable though. Looks like he's now in his element a bit. Just moving around to the left. Hands are low. Again blocked these punches. A good uppercut again from Taylor, which is getting through each time. And a right hook on the inside. Just eats a jab a little bit, does Taylor, but gets through a couple of punches there. Again with the uppercut there. Right hook on the inside from Taylor, and Prograis really coming on strong here. Prograis either taking off rounds or he's gassing. Another short, sharp jabs there from Taylor. Coming in with his guard high and just getting those shots in. It's the hooks. Hook to the head, which is blocked. Then a good one to the body from Taylor and Prograis. The shots from Prograis are being blocked. Good left on the inside. Left hand down the pipe. Then jabbing. Jabbing again. 3-4 jabs get through from Prograis. 2 to Prograis. Responds with some hooks, which get through. Eats a jab, does Taylor there as well. Winging shots there. Missed by a mile from Prograis. Good left hook there. Prograis shakes his head, but it looked a little bit wobbled. Shoots a shot to the body, eats it, and then eats a left hook. It's hotting up a little bit here. Good jab on the inside. Jabs, do both of them. To the body, moves out the way of a Prograis wing and hook. Then eats 3 jabs, does Taylor. Backing him up to the ropes. Josh coming off the ropes now backing Prograis to the ropes on the front foot. A little bit awkward here, a little bit rough. Both toe-to-toe, it's been that kind of dogfight. Just a shot at the end of the bell goes through from Prograis on Taylor, but again, Taylor coming on strong. It's coming, Taylor will run out of gas. Don't think so. Chris taking shots tires you out a lot as well. Looks the other way, Prograis gas. It looks like it to me last King of Scotland. Getting better each round, I agree with you, Dylan York. Chris Brotherton, I'm not losing faith. I have money on it. Shaking my head. Prograis not out of it by any means. It might be rest rounds. He might think he has them on, in the bank as such. But it looks like Josh Taylor coming on the front foot. Just a little bit chance to have a breather. 43 likes. If we can get it to 50 and you haven't smashed the like button, please do smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. It's been great to have you here. This has been a great night of that. On this channel with live reactions. I'll be live reacting to other big fights probably next week, and the Tyson Fury thing in WWE just because it'll be a bit of fun. But anyway, bell for the 8th round here. Jabs just missing from both of them. Prograis on the outside, on the back foot. Josh Taylor on the front foot. Less of the angles, less of the body movement now from Prograis. 3-4 punch combination. The 3rd punch gets through, which is a right hook from Prograis to Taylor. Taylor just coming in a little bit, smothering his work. Double jab, triple jab, quadruple jab. Most of it misses though from Taylor and Prograis. Catches Prograis with 1. Double jab from Prograis misses. Both standing in front of each other. Josh looks really comfortable, I think, at the moment. Taylor, Josh looks really comfortable. Prograis doesn't look uncomfortable, but Josh looks the one in the ascendancy. I think Prograis is bleeding from the nose now as well. Moves out the way quite slickly, does Prograis from the punches of Josh Taylor, but just looking a little bit tired. Not a lot of punch output now. The hands are low as well from Prograis. Not a lot of punch output either from Taylor. Jabs there from Prograis on Taylor, which are blocked. Comes in with the left hand. A shot to the body from Taylor on Prograis. These body shots might be wearing him down. Cuffing right hand just blocked there. Just ducks out the way of a right hook, does Prograis from Taylor. Prograis tries to shoot a left hook as they step away from what is like a pseudo clinch, but Taylor reads it. Fainting a little bit now is Taylor. Just gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Not a lot of output from either of them. It seems to be a bit of a rest round, a break round from both of them. But someone could catch the eye here with a couple of punches, a flurry maybe. Josh has his man here, just in a little bit of trouble. Just pouring it on a little bit. A couple of punches got through. A jab there. They both eat jabs. Prograis with a 4-punch combination. The right hook got through at the end, just a little bit. Partially blocked. Again, quite a lot of these punches are quite partially blocked. Nothing too clean at the moment. Shooting to the... Oh, Taylor just eats a shot there. Eats a good shot. I think it was a right. Taylor just coming in. Took it though. Can't be too brash. Good shot on the inside there. A little bit of an uppercut to the body. There's the bell for the 8th round rings. Right, let's see what you guys are saying. Stand up if you hate the Yanks. Southwest Detectorist, you can hear is the 8th round Tico. Didn't quite work out, unfortunately for you. Dylan York liked and subbed. I appreciate that to you, fella. Anyone who's in here who has liked and subscribed, even the new people who haven't, it's great to have you here. I do appreciate you. I wouldn't be doing this if you weren't here and with your support. Check out as well the interviews I've been doing, and it's great to give you guys this insight in the future as well, and have you join in on future live streams. Did Lawrence win? Lawrence did win. I think. I didn't quite watch it, but yeah, I think he did win. It's the same old Lawrence Acoli, unfortunately. Cheers, stopped in. Come on, Taylor. Prograis in trouble. Prograis' face is a mess. It's looking at it. Is Taylor overextending it? He's just rushing in a little bit. Got caught with 1 or 2 shots, but that was a good round. It's been quite a few good rounds. A shot to the body from Taylor. Good left hook from Prograis though, and then a shot on the inside. Then a shot, both body shots from both of them as they clinch. Steps out of the clinch, just Prograis. He's on the back foot here. Taylor is on a front hook, landing in some shots here. Left hook and a right hook, just a little bit smothered. Eats a jab from Prograis. Good uppercut on the inside. Catches a jab on the gloves, just Taylor. Tries a right hook, which Prograis ducks out the way of each other. I see what you guys are saying in the chat. Let's just get rid of that. Let me know if you guys can still see me, because it's saying it's not receiving a lot of data or something like that. So let me know if you can still see me. There we go. I think I'm back now. Hopefully I am. Good shot there from Taylor and Prograis. They're both exchanging now a little bit more. Good shot there. Taylor's pouring it on a little bit here. Crowd are roaring. Good shot. Good action here. Towards the end of the 9th. Good body shot from Prograis and Taylor. Good jab there. Sorry about that. I think something on my end with the good jab there. Yeah, sorry about that. Something on my end with the thingy, the internet connection. But we're back. I do apologise about that if there was any interruptions. Just missed quite a bit of that round there, unfortunately. Round 10 anyway. Prograis on the back foot, stepping around to his right. Trying to pour off the jab, stepping in with a triple jab. Blocked by Taylor. Good 3-punch combination, ending with a hook from Taylor and Prograis. Now just looking to hunt his man down. It looks cutting off the ring really well. Prograis just slipping out a little bit, but eats a couple of jabs as he tries to slip out of Josh Taylor's ring cutting off. Good shot to the body there as well from Taylor. Now pouring on. It's been all Taylor pretty much for the last 4 or 5 rounds. Regis just not, that punch output isn't quite there, and it's triple jabs he's using just to put off Josh Taylor. Not using the his left too much. Shoots a left hook just then, because the commentator there. Tries to step in with a triple jab as well. Most of it's blocked. Ooh, good shot there. I think it was a body shot from Prograis and Taylor. Good hooks there from Taylor. Good uppercut again. The uppercuts have just been that signature punch in this fight. Josh's right eye is looking Left hook there from Taylor. Good there, left counter there, left shot there as Taylor steps in. Good left hook himself from Taylor on Prograis. A lot of talk about the eye. I haven't quite had a good look at it just yet. I need to see it. It sounds quite ominous though from the commentator here. Good shot there from Taylor as well. Good shot. Taylor pouring it on. Taylor's got the fucking heart here. Taylor has the fucking heart. I'm not saying Prograis doesn't, but Taylor's just been on the front foot proper bringing it to Prograis. Let's have a look at these eyes. Got kid up and then I can see. Come on, Prograis, wake up. Taylor's right eye. What you seeing, Ames? I haven't quite seen it just yet. I need to have a look. Come on, Josh. Absolute beast. He's being beastly right here. Engine is ridiculous. Having a look at the eyes right now. It's just covered up with the little. Let's have a look at it. Here we go. Great body shot there. Just getting a replay of that body shot. It was a cracker. Chris, given you lost your money. Long away. Still 6 minutes to go. Progress is cut. Finishing. Taylor got this. Never a doubt. Scottish heart. Definitely showing the heart. Both of them are, to be fair, but just Taylor pouring it on, looking really impressive. I need to have a look at these cuts a lot more. It's hard to like look at the faces and stuff when there's so much action going on. Tell me what you're seeing with the eyes if you've had a bit more of a look at it. Let me know what you think. Prograis just on the front foot there, round 11, coming up to those it is those championship rounds now. A lot of sorry, my thingy's buffering. A lot of what is it? The Vaseline on top of the eye of Taylor there. Just losing the old connection here. Back up now. Good shot to the body. Good uppercut again, and then left hook from Taylor. Good right hand from Taylor. Good uppercut again from Taylor. Good body shot from Prograis. Good double jab. That body movement and the feinting has gone from Prograis completely now. He's using a lot of double jabs, both to feint and try to find range as well. Taylor is cut like Prograis is cut like you guys have been saying. I think you've also been saying that the eye has been bad from. Is it Taylor? Is it his right eye? It's hard to see. Good good left hook there from Prograis as the clinch. Normally they give you a really good look of the cuts and things, but I haven't quite had that just yet. Good right hook there from Prograis. One, Josh Taylor rings around. 4-punch combination with a left hook and a left hook to the body and head. An uppercut in return from Prograis. Both smothering each other. But Taylor is on top of Prograis right now. Got Prograis in a headlock as Josh paws at his right eye. Another shot to that eye from Prograis to Taylor. The eye seems to be giving Josh a lot of problems here. Good body shot there from Prograis. Left hooks going into the body from each of them. Good uppercut from Prograis, eye catching there. In return is a right hook from Taylor as they clinch as Josh pushes Prograis towards the ropes. Prograis leans in a little bit with his head there. The ref's looking at the eye a little bit just as he was giving the instruction. They both exchange a good shot there from Taylor to Prograis. I think Prograis felt that one. Good body shot from Prograis there as well. Regis is putting on the body shots in this round. 3-punch combination misses from Taylor, as does a punch combination from Prograis as well. Left hook there from Prograis. One comes in low a little bit from Regis. Coming up to the final round, let's have a look at those eyes if we can. Eddie Hearn saying Prograis needs the KO. Let's see now. 6 minutes of his life. Come on, Taylor. Fuck Eddie. Eddie. I've not been scoring it. Maybe it might be like the first maybe 4 or 5 rounds. Prograis, well, maybe 4 rounds. I think Prograis looked really good, and then Josh has kind of stepped on the gas for my eye. They both really have good chins. Last King of Scotland, but I agree with you. Regis has a good chin. Both of them have got great heart coming into this final round. Again, having a little bit of difficulty here, which is a shame, but hopefully we'll get back up. But this has been a cracking fight. As we come into the last round, if you haven't already, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel. I do these live reactions. Join me on future live streams as well. I'll stick around for some reaction as well. Chisora beat Price. The towel was thrown in after a knockdown. Josh Taylor, WBSS, and Regis Pro WBSS final for the IBF WBA Ring Magazine Ali Trophy WBC Diamond is coming up to the final round. That eye looks terrible, but it doesn't matter right now. 12th and final fucking round. I'm showing a lot of love for both of these fucking warriors. They've been absolutely pouring it all on the line. This is what you want to see from both of them in this fight. Regis is off his stool. He's ready to go. G'ing himself up a bit. Crowd roar here. Body shots in for both of them. They're both winging in shots here. I think they're both trying to get each other. Body shots from both of them. Another body shot from Taylor here. 4 or 5 shots to the body. One gets through from Regis. It looks like it hurt Taylor there. Left hook from Taylor. Left hook from Regis, sorry. Left hook, right. Misses from Regis. A jab from Regis. Head to head here. Clinching. Working out the clinch. A shot to the body from Regis. Pouring with a jab and a left hook. Prograis misses with it. Regis shakes his head as he pushes forward. A jab, then a left hook misses. Or it's blocked, sorry. A jab, then an uppercut on the inside, then a shot to the body from Regis, which is good. Eats an uppercut. Eats a right hook, does Regis from Taylor. Another shot there from Regis on to the body to Taylor. Good work here. Left hook there from Josh. And then he jumps in for the clinch. Pushed off by Regis. Shakes his head. A left hook. Regis looking really tired here. Josh looking a lot more accomplished. A lot more composed. Eats a left hook there. Eats another left hook. Regis is on the front foot here. Trying to shoot down his man. He shoots it to the body. 3-4 shots to the body there. On the clinch. Around the back of the body. Steps in with the left. Then a right hand to the body. A good shot to the body from Regis as Josh wings in his left hook of his own. Coming up to the last minute of this fight. Good left hook from Regis Prograis to the body. Another one as well. Josh gets his own body shot to the inside. Just slips around the back of changes the angle. Wings in a left hook which totally misses. The ref steps out of the way. They're both clinching, trying to work in the clinch. Another shot, body shot from Regis on that clinch. Elbow gets in the way of both of them. Josh is stepping down. I think he thought the referee was going to separate them, but it didn't. And then eats his own shot. He's been told to stand up. Body shot again from Regis. Then it eats a left hook from Taylor. Good left hook from Taylor. And another one. Good work here from Prograis. Uppercut on the inside. They're both exchanging here with... Bloody hell. Last 10 seconds here. Crowd are on their feet. More body shots from Regis there. good shot there on the inside as well as a right hook. Off the belt. Off the bell. They're still fighting off the bell. A little bit of bad blood. I think Josh is apologising for it. Great fight that. Great fight that. This is it. The KO coming from Prograis. Didn't quite work out, Chris. You must not saying that one. I'm telling you, okay, Dylan. Chrissy Smith, money gone. Wasn't I? Yes. Come on, Taylor. Ooh, okay, I lost. Good fight, good fight. It was a great fight. Brilliant fight here. As we're coming up to the final bell, smash that like button and subscribe to the channel if you're new here. We have 22,049 playbacks. I think that means that 2K viewers. I think that's what it equates to, which is just ridiculous. Had about 70 people live at the same time, which is just crazy. I need to mod up some people as well. Last King of Scotland, the one's coming over to you definitely. But smash that like and subscribe to the channel. I'll do this for the big fights. If I'm not covering them when I'm there for media, for Boxing News TV, smash the like and subscribe over there as well. And check out my interviews. One of the interviews has got like 4K with Shabazz Masood backstage with him. So do check that out. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at TakeAims. I'll probably be doing the next live stream will probably be the Saudi Arabia one, the Fury Strowman thing. And obviously that's wrestling and not boxing, but we'll cover it and we can talk about all sorts of other stuff and talk about the world of boxing during that live stream. Hopefully I'll be there for Canelo Kovalev. I might be in Manchester though, covering the Crawler fight, you know, the Katie Taylor one. I'll let you guys know as and when that happens. But this was a great fight. Pulling for Last King of Scotland to win. Obviously, unfortunately, Chris's bet hasn't come through. But hopefully Last King of Scotland gets his win. This has been a great fight. I'm going to watch it back again and try to score it. On the eye, I'd probably say Josh Taylor's come through this with the win. But yeah, this is squeaky bum time. Taylor win. What you think? Yasemin Cardoso. I think that Taylor has won this. That's what I think. I hate draws. I want a robbery because I like controversy. Controversy sells fights. We haven't had a draw, have we, in the WBSS final? And that would be interesting. Hope Taylor don't get robbed here. Sound like he had it. Draw should be banned from boxing. Can't believe Fury, lol. Hell yeah, that quote-unquote draw. Fury won that for me. Again, 43 likes if you can get up to 50 if you haven't liked already. Smash that like and subscribe to the channel. And let's wait now for the final. This was a great fight. Yeah, I'd watch that again. It would have been great to watch it live. But hey, it was even better to chill with you guys and watch it and get you guys interacting on the channel. You know what? WBSS came out right, and it's had a little bit of shit this like before. Well, at least coming into these ones, because this time around it's been a little bit like not a lot of press and such, not as good as maybe the last ones. But this has been a great fight to crown off this tournament. Michael Buffer is now just leading the applause for the fighters. So we're gonna get a decision very soon. Here we go. I'm just avoiding the chat just in case so I can react to it live for you. Draw 1-1 card. 115-113. 117-112. We've got a winner. Josh Taylor has won it. Josh Taylor is now the unified champion at super... What the fuck are we at? We're at super... What is it? Super lightweight? Super welterweight? What the fuck? I can't even think right now. Because Josh Taylor has won the WBSS final, winning the WBA title, winning the IBF, winning the ring, WBC Diamond, stealing a line from Mauro Ronaldo. The crowd are en fuego right now. Josh Taylor is on his knees. Can't tell if he's crying. Can't tell if he's laughing. He's absolutely elated. One Josh Taylor rings around the crowd. Josh Taylor has won the WBSS Super WBSS final. The Ali Trophy as well. Can't forget that. A Ring Magazine title as well. It's Josh Taylor. One Hopefully I'm still live here. Chris Brotherson, you're right. One judge has it a draw. If I can get it up, yeah. Let's see if am I still live? I can't quite tell. Let me get rid of that. Just got a little bit of buffering on my end, so I can't quite tell if I'm live, but Taylor has won it. Taylor has won it. There we go, yeah. I am still live, which is good. Josh Taylor on his knees. On the floor, Ring Magazine title, IBF, WBA, WBC Diamond. Josh has reached that pinnacle. He's unified the division. The fights are there for him with the Muhammad Ali trophy. He's won the Muhammad Ali trophy. Don't forget, in Black History Month, which is massive. Josh Taylor, obviously someone Josh will have looked up to as a kid, growing up, knowing about Muhammad Ali. Great to have won it. Look at the belts around him. 1, 2, 3, 4 belts there around him. With his hands up. Fuck the eye. The eye won't bother him right now. Credit to Regis Prograis, who bought the fight as well. Showed a lot of good angles. Obviously he's gutted. But Josh Taylor, I think the worthy winner here. Brilliant performance. Let's have a look what you guys are saying. Well done, Last King of Scotland. Just forgot Last King of Scotland winning his bet. 950 bones for him. The result has come through. Well done to you, fella. I'm not a betting man myself, but you had the balls to make the bet, and all credit to you. Well done, and I hope you enjoy every single penny of that. Well done, fella. My man. Forget about KSI. Real boxing right now. I don't hate it too much, but anyway, we'll talk about that another time. Get in there, Taylor. Josh and Derek won well. Yes, he has Cheeseman Cardoso. Great to have you in here as well. A new face to the chat. Chris Brotherton as well, and Last King of Scotland having a little bit of banter with their bets. Chris, I'm sure your bet didn't come through, but I'm sure you're happy also for Last King of Scotland. I don't like the Kid and Logan Paul things, but it's gonna sell well, so we should talk about it. We should talk about it, but we will talk about it another time. Definitely, boom boom. If you've subscribed here, we will talk about it another time, 100%, because I've got quite a lot to say about it. And I've been talking to coaches about it and what they think of it. Who will Josh Taylor fight next, do you think? Cheeseman Cardoso. He will fight Lewis Ritson next. That's my opinion. That's who will fight next. In Newcastle or Scotland. Ames, you're my lucky charm. Take Ames for life, big man. Mate, you're the lucky charm here. You've been in here for every single... Look at it. Was that his wife? Was that his sister? I don't know. She's absolutely elated. The crowd are absolutely elated as well. You're my lucky charm. In here every stream. A couple of new faces in here as well. Great to have you guys here. Still live, mate. Appreciate it, Dylan. And you're a new face as well. Brilliant to have you here. Can't wait to see you on the future new streams. Josh will clean out Newcastle worse than Mike Ashley. No comment, but you're probably right. We're now for Josh, Lewis Ritson. Ritson next. Hell yeah. There's only one Josh Taylor. Wandering Wolf. I'm off now. We'll turn on notifications to next fight. Watch it live, mate. But hate Sky TV. Thank you again. Wandering Wolf. You said you were my 100th subscriber. Appreciate you. Thanks for the love. Thanks for joining in. Can't wait to see you on future streams. One Josh Taylor. You've been saying that quite a lot, Last King of Scotland. There is only one Josh Taylor. Nice win, 100%. Chris not singing anymore. Chris will come through with a bet another time. I'm sure we'll celebrate his bet win another time on the channel. Tonight we celebrate. I'm gonna get a Nick Slade. Pleasure to have you here. Pleasure, and I hope to see you in future streams. Good to have you on the stream. I'm gonna celebrate this little bite of chocolate to you, Last King of Scotland, and your win. Let's just stick around and see what Josh Taylor says. If you're on your way out, just smash the like and subscribe button if you haven't already. We'll see you soon. Check out some of the videos as well. Can't wait to see you in the next live reaction. Let's hear what Josh Taylor says. Look at that right eye. Look at that right eye. Look at that eye, man. And he fought through that. There's a cut. Jesus, man. This is the first time I've seen it. Like, I couldn't see it in the fight. The cut on the eyebrow and the bruise on the eyelid. Fucking ridiculous, man. And he fought through that. He fought through that. Fucking hell. How can he even see out of that? I can't even see eye. I can't even see eye in that right eye. And it looks like it's getting bigger as this interview goes on. Fucking hell. I can just about see eyelash there. Fuck me.
I knew I had to beat him at times with just boxing. I knew I could beat him with the jab alone, but he had great timing himself, so respect to him.
Cali Sutherland in the background, the Muhammad Ali trophy there, those belts there as well.
I think just the boxing, the free floating in the boxing, the inside work as well. At my speed, I don't think he quite expected that I could switch it up inside and go to range quite so easily, so yeah, I think that's what caught him out.
You want all 4 belts now? Jose Ramirez obviously has the other 2.
Yeah, so let's get it on. Let's get on. Ramirez.
Calling out Ramirez. Good fight that. Really good fight that.
Obviously an amazing reception, and we saw you in the semi-finals and the quarterfinals up in Glasgow. It was a little bit of, I don't know, suspicion. Would your fans travel? Would you make it a cauldron? It was absolutely electric in here.
Oh, absolutely amazing. Every single one of you came out tonight. Absolutely amazing. Thank you. Thank you so much for coming. And I told you I would do it for you. Not just for the Scottish fans, but everybody come out.
I know Andy McCart will be absolutely... He'll probably be crying his eyes out. So happy, won't he be? Let's see what Regis says.
Regis, just come in here. Amazing fight. Amazing fight. Did you think at the end you had done enough?
You know, it was a close fight. You know, I know he was at home, so I'm pretty sure it was gonna be real. I know it was gonna be close, but I mean, the better man won tonight, so it's cool.
Did you believe that
Fair play to Regis saying the better man won. That's what I like. He's obviously confident, and when someone, you know, gives it up to someone who also won, fair play to him. Good man in my book.
And I thought I caught up. I started timing him. I started moving my head. But he won. I can't say nothing about it. I give no excuses. The better man won tonight. No excuse at all. Thank y'all, England, and I'll be back.
bit of a crazy question because of how you both look, but did you enjoy that? Was that an enjoyable fight to be part of? One of the fights of the year, without doubt.
Yeah, I definitely enjoyed that. I'm pretty sure he enjoyed it too. I mean, it was one hell of a fight, and hopefully we come back, we do a part 2, and make maybe $20 million.
Oh yeah, I'd love to see a part 2. Regis has been brilliant, man. Regis has been absolutely brilliant. Like, doing all the media, coming home early, being a proper gent, doing a lot of stuff, doing a lot of media. I'd love to see it again. Shane McGuigan, second bite at the cherry with the Muhammad Ali trophy, obviously with George Groves and Callum Smith. Gets it around this time with Josh Taylor.
It's just an amazing achievement. How were you reading the fight?
I had us 1 up going into the last round.
Shane had it 1 up into the last round. Fucking hell.
Josh, if a close round's there, I give it to Prograis. So it was very close on our cards. But yeah, I could see.
Oh, but he says if there's a close round, I give it to Prograis. Chris not singing anymore yet. Later, Nick Slay, see you in a bit. Appreciate you joining. That's something called also. Chisora deserves a Joshua shot if this wins. Yasmin, that the belts will get fragmented either fighter who wins, because the IBF and WO want them mandatory. You can't have 2 at the same time, so one of them are going to get dropped unless there's some sort of agreement that happens out of the woodwork. I don't know, but yeah, man. What am I trying to say here? Sorry. Yeah. So you might see Chisora against someone like a Usyk for the vacant title, maybe like the WBO or something. Southwest Detectorist UK, thanks for the stream, mate. See you next time. Peace out, people. Great to have you here. A lot of new faces like yourself. Pleasure to have you. Never had this many people in here, which is just crazy, but it's been an absolute joy. Great night of fighting. Again, if you're new here, smash the like and subscribe and check out the content I'm bringing to you. A lot of new content coming up soon. Wandering Rolf with a thumbs up to you. Smash that thumbs up. Big up lads for subbing. Last King of Scotland here every single stream. Mr. No Days Off. Mr. Is Callie's crying? I think Callie's crying. Is he? Can't tell. Can't wait for Joshua fight now. Come on. This then Chisora versus Joshua. Great fight if that would happen. That's Medical does the same with Ruiz. Dylan York. Let's hope they have it. Be a belt. It would be a belt. That would. Love to see a Brit beat an American on home soil. Well, what did you make of Fury Wilder, mate? Because I had Fury winning. Why not? Why not run it back? Why not run it back in America? I'd love to see that again. I would, 100%. On the boxing voice, the same Regis got robbed. Regis didn't get robbed. Either way, listen, with a draw and with the one scorecard and the other scorecard was 117, 112, there's no robbery there. It was a close fight, like what you're seeing. I think for me, I didn't score it, but I think Josh Taylor won that from the eye test. That's my opinion. Fraser Armstrong, thank you to you for joining. You're new here. I appreciate you for joining. Last King of Scotland, I'm the real voice of hardcore bookie. Ask my boxing. Last King, have you done that on the internet or have you done that on the old school betting slip? Because if you have, you're walking in tomorrow or whenever it is, you're getting your thingy. You're slamming that on the counter and you're asking for those big bucks on you. Yasmin Cardoso, Fury won 10 rounds. So Fury won, right? Unless you're saying, unless you're going to come in with the whole knockdown stuff. Chris Brotherton just pondering next move. Ritson, you've got your Ramirez if you want to unify. You've got what is it? Is it for the regular? Is it? I can't. My brain is frazzled. Is it Akhmedov, Barrios for the regular or whatever it is? I don't know. That might even be a different division. I'm just so like frazzled right now. But anyway, Ramirez is the obvious one to unify against. Then you've got your Ritson's domestic clashes in Scotland or in Newcastle, which would be a sellout. It would be a sellout straight away. 100%. And it'd be a great fight. Then you can peak up at a higher weight class at 147 and have, if you unify or have those belts at this division, and you look at someone like Terence Crawford who did the same thing in this division and cleaned it out. Josh hasn't cleaned it out just yet, but he's on his way to that. He can either look to step up to someone, because he's got the frame for it. He can look to step up and look at someone like a Terence Crawford and take that fight if he wants it. Or we can have other fights at 147. There's a lot of fighters out there. Sean Porter, Josh Taylor would be something to watch, wouldn't it? So yeah. I suppose I would either say safely it would be, I think it's Ritson next. I think it's Ritson, the domestic class next. That's going to be a great fight. I think... Oop. Someone has subbed and just scared me. Pal. Something Pal. I can't quite see it, unfortunately. Let's have a good look. So I've just missed it, but... A new line has joined the camp and subscribed to the channel. I greatly appreciate that. A lot of you have subscribed to the channel. I was on 75, now I'm on 103, which is absolutely ridiculous. I'll get to that in a moment. But yeah, Ritson. Ritson next, I think, domestic clash, and then you look at Ramirez either over here or in America. Let's pop down to... Or a rematch. I would love to see a rematch. It was a fun fight. It was really good. Really fun fight, so I wouldn't mind seeing that again. Am I doing Darren Till versus Gastelum? Is it on right now? Yeah. So I wouldn't be against watching that fight back, personally. When is Till versus Gastelum? Didn't Diaz get popped for something and then they've now cleared him, saying it was like a vegan vitamin or something like that? That's what I last heard. Anyway, yeah, Chisora versus Price. Price was dropped by Chisora. You thought it might have been the same sort of game plan from Price that he did put on Allen, but it didn't quite work out for him. Chisora just put on the pressure. Dave Allen told me it's just not enough time for Price to prepare for someone like Chisora, and it just worked out. I think maybe the 3 weeks or what it was to prepare for someone like Price just wasn't for Chisora, which just wasn't enough. And unfortunately, maybe you could say even if he did have that, he wouldn't have it. But Price was just overwhelmed, I suppose, and the towel came in. Good thing that he didn't sustain any like heavy damage as such in his faculties, or there wasn't like a heavy knockdown as we've seen before in past with Price and other fighters. Whether he wants to continue is up to him. I think there's still gas in the tank and fighters for him to fight, especially if he has more time to prepare for it. But yeah, Chisora coming through, and it could be a title next for Chisora, maybe a Parker fight, actually getting that fight coming, you know, next. So yeah, hopefully Chisora gets that chance to have a fight in the future. What else is there? Yeah, and yeah, just to summarize, Josh Taylor beats Regis Prograis, wins all those belts in the WBSS final, as well as the Ring Magazine and the Arlo Trophy. Great performance. I thought this is for my eye. For my eye, I think Prograis took the first 4 rounds. It was tricky, and then pretty much maybe 4 or 5, and then pretty much after that it was all Josh Taylor. All Josh Taylor. I was really impressed by the movement from Prograis, showing the angles, changing the levels, but it just stopped after 4 or 5, and then Taylor just had it on. And even in those 4 or 5 rounds, Taylor was doing some good work as well. But yeah, I don't think it was a robbery. One of you guys is asking, Tabernacle Testimony, hometown decision? No. For me, no. I haven't scored it specifically, so I can't tell you, you know, like fully in my opinion. I can just go for the eye test, but it doesn't look like it. That, you know, there was a robbery. What were the scorecards? It was a draw on 1, 115, 113, and then 117, 112. It was close at times, but I think Josh Taylor got Josh Taylor got the correct decision. No home robbery here. Let's have a look. Boom Boom. I might look to do UFC in the future. I'm not sure. It depends what people want on the channel. If people want me to do UFC, I will do it happily. I'm not as big of a UFC fan as I am boxing, but I do watch quite a lot of UFC myself. Still the Chinese card. I've seen a lot of UFC in general. You know, the Jorge Masvidal's, I watched the CM Punk stuff. I watched the Nate Diaz stuff. Probably favorite fighter is Donald Cerrone. Love me some Cowboy. It's just what people want on the channel. I'm happy to do it if people want it. UFC 244 is next weekend. Diaz's clean fight is on. You know what? I might do it. I might try it. So yeah, maybe you'll see. Just put your notifications on. Subscribe to me on the channel and follow me on Twitter and Instagram, and I can let you know. On Twitter, like if I do it, and then we can all join in on the UFC, because it'd be good to maybe try something different as well. But yeah, something I can consider for sure. Diaz is clean, fight is on. That's great. That's gonna be a great fight next week. I will watch along with you. If you do, I'll be at home then. That'd be cool. I am gonna be trial at some point as well. Bringing you guys on as guests, having you guys on, giving your opinion, then bringing on the next one. That's something I want to do in the future. So do look out for that. Yasemin Cordoso, Chisora is a warrior. Hell yeah, Chisora is an absolute beast. Hannah Taylor, heroin, you crackhead. I've never touched heroin in my life. I don't know if you're saying me or Chisora or anyone else is a crackhead. I don't know. But you're new here, it seems, Hannah Taylor, so I appreciate you joining in the chat. I mean, Canelo, hometown decision, no. As I said, Tabernacle Testimony. Smash the like and subscribe if you're new here as well. No Chance Taylor bossed him. Joseph Parker was scared of Chisora at credit price for taking the fight. Last King of Scotland, I know, man, it's a joke. The most recognised boxer in the world, boxing in doing it in broad line. Joke needle marks all over Canelo's ribs. So, gotta go, Ames. Take care, bro. Catch you next time. The baby's up. No worries. I'm just going to summarise and then I'll be out. Smash the like and subscribe to the channel if you're new, as it helps me out loads. I'll be doing these live reactions for the big fights and other fights as well. I do boxing from a different angle, try to be a little bit funny. Check out my videos, things boxing fans say. I take the stuff people say, make jokes out of them. I'm covering the contender, watching it back, putting in some jokes and memes, and then putting jokes and memes, and then I interview the contenders that have been in there. Go over to Boxing News TV and subscribe to that channel, because I interview for them. I go to the events and interview the boxers and get their insights, and then I can give the insights to you on this channel. And then interviews are going to come up on the channel as well in the future. But I went to Josh Warrington versus Taku, interviewed a lot of boxers there. I went to Richardson versus Davis Jr. Interviewed a lot of boxers there as well. I went to the weigh-in yesterday for Chisora, Price and Prograis V Taylor. Done some interviews. I interviewed Eddie as well there. So yeah, check that out as well and support your boy. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram for updates. And if you want to chat to me, drop me a message asking about anything. If you want certain fights to be covered or UFC or anything like that, I will do. The next one will probably be next week if I'm not covering it media-wise, and I'll let you guys know on the channel and on Twitter and Instagram. Might even do the Tyson Fury Braun Strowman one just to have a bit of fun and we can all talk. But that is everything, man. Josh Taylor winning the WBSS final, winning the WBA, IBF, WBC Diamond, Ring Magazine, Muhammad Ali Trophy, and a great performance. Just Chisora beating Price, marching on. Great performance from Josh. I'm going to watch it again. It was a great fight. Let's see what you guys last said and I'll wrap it all up. Gotta go, Ames. Take care, bro. Catch you next time. The baby's up. I'm going to mod you up straight away after this. Well done on winning 950 bones. Pleasure to have you here. Credit to the countryman. Chris Brotherton, I have set notifications on for you. I'm going to watch NBA on William Hill now. Chris Brotherton, great to have you here. You're new, I think, or at least in the chat. Brilliant to have you here. Appreciate your support. Can't wait to see more of you in the future. Boom, boom. Lots of views and new people coming to your channel. If you start UFC live streams, see you next stream. Getting late. Boom, boom. Straight. Great to see you here. Thank you for joining. Something I'll definitely consider. Chris Brotherton, good night, everyone. Good night, everyone. Price to retire. Yasemin Cordoso. Fair play to you. Later, people. See you next time, guys. Dylan York as well. You were new here. Pleasure to have you here. I'm going to wrap it up. Smash the like and subscribe button on your way out. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Check me out on Boxing News TV. Interviews are on there as well. Interviews coming up. More content coming up on this channel as well as live streams. It has been a monumental live stream. I've hit 100 subscribers, which I never thought I'd get to as my goal. I've got there. Thank you so much to you guys. You've been absolutely crazy with the love and subscribing. Pleasure to have you all here with the new faces. I'll see you all soon on the next stream. It is midnight. Great night of boxing. Can't wait for the next one. This is Take Ames, your corner man, and I'll see you on Fight Night and the next video. Peace, fellas. Thank you, guys.